Power gila. Lambat. Great shot M-Lab.
So tak ada point-point apa Secloud? Secloud?
M-Lab tu okey, tapi masalahnya macam in the end dia dalam real life situation kau tak boleh pakai dia punya. Memang kau boleh aim laju tapi recall kau cloud. Aku tak tahu lah, aku tengok budak-budak yang ni kan, recall cloud.
Dia tak integrate recall punya technicality sekali
Rasanya tak kot. Sebab macam bini aku main, Kiss main, dia main boleh cari kepala orang tapi recall tu 40 km lah.
Untuk reaction juga aku rasa boleh.
Oh, cloud. Okay. So Cloud ada macam point-point ke macam isi point ke score sheet ke macam mana? Ini mesti kroni. Mesti ada kroni dia ni.
Yang aku tak suka muka ni. Dah boleh belah. Okay.
Yup, correct. Tapi kalau kau bagi link nampak ah.
Boleh lah. On je. Hawk Wow. Taken
Ini J punya makanan ni.
Baik, inilah dia match yang ketiga.
Oh, Melayu. I mean BM.
Match yang terakhir. Baik, inilah dia match yang ketiga. Match yang terakhir antara AK menentang dengan Aiz.
Now dah nampak.
Now tak nampak.
Tak.
Tak nampak. Itu tu balik.
Baik, inilah dia match yang ketiga. Match yang terakhir antara AK menentang dengan Ice Musician di round.
Fighting game pula je.
Baik, inilah dia match yang ketiga. Match yang terakhir.
Ni league.
Open file yang kau download ni on ni dia. Okay.
Baik, inilah dia match yang ketiga. Match yang terakhir antara AK menentang dengan Ice Musician di round yang pertama. Kita nampak dapat saksikan satu blocking. Namun di sini kita dapat lihat ada sedikit damage dikeluarkan oleh Ice Musician terhadap AK. Itu dia. satu serangan balas dan disusuli dengan lipatan front flip yang dilakukan oleh Ice Musician. Saya tak pasti nama skill tu apa, tapi apa yang dapat kita saksikan di sini, Skull Splitter yang dilakukan Ice Musician sangat on time dan disusuli dengan satu combo dan last hit mungkin dapat dihabiskan dan dengan satu poking damage sahaja dapat menghabiskan secara langsung Ice Musician dan sekaligus securekan round yang pertama untuk Ice Musicians. Namun kita dapat saksikan mungkin dapat di comeback, dapat di AK dapat menyamakan kedudukan sebentar saja lagi. Kita akan saksikan sekarang ini, iaitu dia satu damage yang sangat besar dikeluarkan Ice Musician kepada AK. Ini adalah satu masalah sebenarnya, disusuli dengan sekali lagi Skull Splitter yang dilakukan. Namun itu dia helikopter dibalas, dapat di counter semula oleh AK. Mungkin AK dapat securekan match kali ini. Itu dia, berdiri di atas pedang dan berlari. Itu sangat-sangat jarang-jarang je dapat dilakukan combo seperti itu. Dan kita dapat saksikan tadi untuk round yang kedua dapat disecurekan oleh Ice Musicians dengan satu poking damage low kick. Dan ini adalah match yang ketiga. Jika Ice Musician menang di match ini, sekaligus akan menghabiskan match ini dan memberikan kemenangan mutlak kepada Ice Musician. Itu satu gerakan yang cantik. Kawalan Ice Musician terhadap hero yang digunakan Yoshimitsu ni sangat-sangat bagus. Dapat kita saksikan sebentar saja tadi, satu flip. Dan apa yang kita dapat saksikan itu mungkin Ice Musician menggunakan satu combo-wombo yang dikenakan ke atas terhadap AK. Mampukah AK menghabiskan game kali ini? Dan AK berjaya untuk mendapatkan 1 point di match yang ketiga sebentar saja tadi. Namun AK perlu mendapatkan kemenangan di match kali ini, kerana hanya satu kemenangan saja akan berpihak terus kepada Ice Musicians. Dan kita dapat kita saksikan mereka bermain agak pasif tu kali ni. Sliding damage dikeluarkan antara sesama sini. Semua main kick, lower kick masing-masing, dan mengurangkan sikit-sikit damage antara satu sama lain. Ini pertarungan yang agak sengit. Mungkin AK berjaya untuk dapatkan round kali ini. Masih sama-sama kita saksikan satu kick yang miss sebenarnya. Namun Ice Musician perlu melakukan sesuatu. Mampukah dia untuk melakukan comeback di sini dan disusuli dengan satu combo yang cantik? Mampukah dihabiskan terus satu skill? Damage ini mencukupi untuk menjatuhkan AK sekaligus securekan.
Okay.
So
Dia ada
bila
dua
kita boleh
video.
komen?
Dia ada dua video. You want to see everything else? You want to see all dulu baru kita komen?
Boleh tak?
Boleh
Okay.
juga.
Every peserta ada minimum 2 video by the way.
Alright.
And satu.
Banyak aku tulis ni.
Wow, baru first. Oh, by the way, kita kena cari top 6 by the way.
Dapat kita saksikan sekarang ini Face Clan.
Okay.
Terima kasih time. Memang internet laju gila.
Ke tempat
Dapat kita
kau.
Dah pakai time dah
sekarang
sekarang.
ini Face Clan dan juga TSM. Kedua-dua belah pasukan adalah stabil daripada
Betul, mata Lala tu dia tengok dekat TSM drone tu sebab pakai Phoenix.
Sabroza mendapatkan mendapatkan satu. Menewaskan BBB dengan satu shot saja. Tembakan Abang Kori melepaskan di kawasan A Long, namun tidak mengenai sesiapa. Satu shot dart untuk memberikan sedikit damage kepada pasukan Face Kori. Itu dia TSM Wardles menggunakan operator drone cuba untuk melakukan pushing di kawasan Elong, namun tidak berjaya menggunakan ultimate-nya untuk mencari satu ataupun dua pick off
Alah, Noit
di
tengok
kawasan tersebut,
Phoenix
namun
dia
tidaklah
lemah.
berjaya menghasilkan apa-apa. TSM Warden menggunakan operator cuba untuk menjengah sesiapa saja yang melewati kawasan A. Ini dia Sabroza cuba untuk membuat defending di kawasan B. Apa yang kita dapat saksikan, rotasi dilakukan oleh pasukan Face Clan, namun berjaya ditewaskan oleh TSM Warden, mendapatkan 2 permain daripada pihak Face Clan. Ini adalah satu petanda yang tidak baik untuk Face Clan kerana telah meninggalkan 2 orang sahaja pemain yang berada di pasukan Face Clan. Manakala kita dapat tengok kat sini TSM masih ada 5 orang permain. Wow. TSM di kawasan B ada 2 orang yang sedang menjaga. Face cuba untuk masuk di kawasan B, namun dapat firasat saya tak dapat banyak yang dilakukan seperti yang saya cakap, tak banyak yang dapat dilakukan oleh Face Muff sebentar
dia
saja tadi
holding angle.
kerana 2 orang telah pun berada di kawasan B. Dan saya tak rasa Sova akan melakukan pushing di sini. Dia akan saving kerana jika tak silap dia menggunakan operator. Yap, dia menggunakan operator. Jadi ini adalah satu masalah sedikit untuk pasukan Face Clan kerana di round kali ini mereka akan jatuh miskin. Itu dia, satu lompatan jatuh dan gone. Begitu saja oleh Sabroza, tembakan cantik terhadap Face Baby Bay. Ya, seperti yang apa yang telah saya perkatakan sebentar saja tadi, di mana ekonomi mereka akan terjejas di round kali ini. Dan ya, mereka perlu melakukan saving ataupun echo untuk round kali ini. Dan TSM berjaya untuk menyamakan kedudukan 8 sama. Jadi untuk round kali ni, round ke berapa ni? Saya kira jap. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 dan 7 8.
11 lah bang.
Sama je. Sebab saya tak tambah. Okey, tak apa. Kita lupakan round ke berapa. Jadi apa yang kita dapat perkatakan di sini, Face Clan akan perlu memberi round ini secara mudah. Dia bukan percuma tapi secara mudah kepada pasukan TSM. Namun TSM perlu menggunakanlah peluang yang ada sekarang ini. Jika PSM melakukan kesilapan, barangkali untuk Face Clan clutch di round kali ini adalah tinggi. Jadi kita tak perlu melakukan apa-apa kesilapan ketika pihak lawan kita sedang di dalam mood saving, kerana ini satu kerugian yang amat tinggi. Jadi kita telah masuk ke round yang seterusnya. Ini dia Face Rokus dengan penggunaan Sovanya yang sangat bagus. Scanning di bahagian A. Satu pertukaran weapon antara Rokus dan juga Cypher sebentar saja tadi. Dapat kita saksikan di sini Face Clan akan bermain sedikit perlahan, memandangkan mereka tak salah saja 3 orang permain mereka menggunakan pistol. Dan ini dia berjabat tangan je drone bertegur sapa di kawasan B seperti tadi. Kita dapat saksikan Face Clan mungkin akan melakukan fully rotation ke kawasan C. Yap, fully rotation ke kawasan C dan telah pun menyedari omen atas rotation yang dilakukan oleh Face Clan. Baby Bay menunggu smoke ataupun dash ataupun flash. Namun ya, dash dilakukan Baby Bay, namun sangkut di situ, berjaya dijatuhkan oleh Haze. Mungkin mendapatkan 2, mendapatkan 3, tidak berjaya untuk mendapatkan 3, dijatuhkan oleh Zachary. Nama dia Zachary. Gerakan yang bagus daripada Haze kerana berjaya untuk menumpaskan 2 pemain sekaligus dan meninggalkan 2 sahaja pemain daripada Face Clan. Jadi Sabroza menggunakan Vandals, mampukah untuk menewaskan dengan 1 tap? Berjaya untuk menewaskan Corey dengan 1 tap sahaja. Tinggal Rokus keseorangan dan tidak banyak yang dapat dilakukan seperti yang telah kita perkatakan, kita perbincangkan, di mana TSM akan mempergunakan round ini sebaik mungkin. Dan disebabkan mereka telah melakukan echo dan juga saving di round yang sebentar saja tadi, jadi mereka mampu untuk membeli weapon yang lebih bagus seperti Vandal dan juga Phantoms dan menggunakan heavy shields untuk round kali ini. So sama-sama kita saksikan mata kedudukan TSM 9 dan juga Face Clan adalah 8. Jadi untuk round kali ini kita telah nampak satu pushing di bahagian B, 2 orang cuba untuk pushing. Drone berjayakan mendapatkan seorang dan sempat untuk dash, namun tertewas drone di situ. Satu trading yang cantik dilakukan oleh Baby Bay. Sabroza mendapatkan 1, namun berjaya lagi di-trade oleh Baby Bay. Baby Bay ni pun sebenarnya bagus dia punya permainan dia. Satu rotation weapon dilakukan. Menggunakan OP, satu flash out ataupun smoke mungkin. Waddle, 1 dash in, mendapatkan 1, mendapatkan 2, mungkin mendapatkan 3. Wow! Clash dilakukan oleh TSM. Waddle berseorangan sahaja menewaskan 3 player daripada pasukan Face Clan. Ini adalah satu gerakan yang sangat berani dilakukan Waddles dan wow, betul-betul barbar guys.
Aduh aku ingatkan kau tak rempit. Dia rempit juga. Rupanya dah.
Aduh, tolonglah ending dia.
Dia hujung tu spoil.
Kalau dia senyap juga aku dah problem kot rasa.
Who wants to go first?
Ladies first.
Me? Really?
Yeah.
Aku critical tau. Kau macam ni. Aku harsh sikit.
Go for it.
Apa?
Aku paling pantang guna namun. Kau tahu tak ada. Namun begitu. Oleh yang sedemikian. Banyak pula masa kau kan nak cakap guna kata hubung yang begitu tepat sekali untuk SPM A+. Tapi tak apalah, itu salah satu benda. Pada aku lagi suka straightforward kot. Lepas tu dia punya into game pun macam kita punya hype. Macam starting untuk game tu kita biasa akan bagi hype sikit. Macam kita akan masuk ke ni. Sekarang kita lihat. Macam tu lah. Macam game on lah. Macam this is the game that you choose tau. So patutnya you know where you play with your strength. Kalau this is the game you choose pun you rasa macam tak bagi apa yang macam aku nak. Bapak lah dimandi gila aku. Aku hampa sikit. Lepas tu aku perasan dia punya knowledge in game tu pun macam kurang. The fact dia pilih game ni patut dia tahulah skill, at least tadi lah. Clip tu for few time untuk kau bagi pengulasan yang dalam game tu, you know the skills punya name, apa yang dia tengah buat dan sebagainya. Macam kita tengok tadi play by play untuk dia punya fighting game pun macam aku pun tak main fighting game sangat tapi aku suka tengok kan. Aku pun dengar J sebenarnya kas fighting game kan. Kau begitulah apa yang dia tengah buat, combo apa dia buat ke, triple combo ke, apa dia buat yang ni. Dia sepak dan kita tak tahu betul. Masalahnya yang dia tengah macam patut goreng tu dia letak time play by play. Patutnya you explain time play by play lah benda apa yang tengah jadi. Dia cakap kalau dia ni macam ni, dia macam ni lah bila dia kalah kan. Benda tu kalau itu statement yang kita cakap time goreng, time tengah kena pause ke, time tengah tunggu something kan. Lepas tu aku perasan kalau dia punya ni dia tak banyak information. Booth game aku rasa macam tak banyak information as in in player kalau kita as caster kita kena tahu apa player punya perspektif, apa yang dia nak cuba buat untuk next round. Kenapa dia orang berdiri kat sini, kenapa dia nak rush sini, kenapa dia buat macam tu. Macam dia tak ada. Macam nampaknya 1 2 lepas tu aku pun tak boleh go, macam tak boleh move on dengan dia tu.
Dengan
Sorry
intonasi dia lah. Intonasi dia kan secara keseluruhan dia.
Yes. Lepas tu dia macam dia punya vocab is like very limited lah. You can feel it's very limited by the repetition of it.
Yeah.
And then banyak perkataan tak siap. Aku perkataan tak siap ni macam petanding. Bukan pertandingan ke? Petanding ni. Okay. Tapi tak apalah. Itu mungkin dia nak cepat. Lepas tu lagi satu pronunciation of terms. Pada aku betul-betul pantang kalau it's okay to get wrong for players name because sometimes player in different region, different country pronunciation dia lain. Tapi for in-game terms, you have to make it right. Bukan drone. Apa benda drone. Benda tu have to study lah. Itu aku punya lah. Direct gila aku bagi sorry lah.
J?
Ya, aku rasa aku sambung terus lah kan. Maksudnya daripada segi dia punya Valorant tu yalah aku boleh setuju dengan Cucu di mana satu dia punya vocab tu, satu dia seems dia bagaikan macam kau duduk dekat rumah lepas tu takut bangunkan orang kan. Dia punya semangat pun macam limited lah. Rasa macam alamak aku tak boleh jerit nanti jiran aku marah ataupun mak aku marah. So kalau nak buat scene yang ada nampak cemas, nampak mendebarkan, memang kena ada emosi yang orang kata ikhlas lah. Ikhlas ataupun sincere punya casting daripada segi intonasi dia. Nampak macam banyak hold back. Banyak dia tahan diri dia daripada nak menjerit ke apa. Kita nampak momen-momen tu macam dia nak buat something yang amazing. Dia nak buat something yang menakjubkan. Tapi daripada segi emosi, caster tu tak sampai. Daripada segi technicality, aku rasa macam Cucu dah cakap pasal benda tu semua lah. Tapi of course, yang aku akan critical lebih adalah kepada Tekken lah. Sebab macam Cucu cakap, dia yang ambil ataupun Hulk yang ambil caster ni, yang ambil game ni. So ada banyak yang aku tengok ni, bila dengar saja tengok daripada satu game je daripada 3 atau 4 game yang sepatutnya ada kat situ. Aku tak tahu dia main FT berapa. tapi boleh tahu yang knowledge dia bukan tak sampai ke par yang sepatutnya lah. Banyak benda yang terlepas. Ada banyak benda yang terms ni, sebab Tekken ni paling susah sebenarnya dalam casting untuk fighting game, because kau akan, bila dia punya caster tu betul-betul tahu, kau akan tengok ataupun dengar casting Tekken ni macam matematik, sebab semua tumbuk tendang semua dia akan pakai nombor. Oh, it's a down forward 1, down forward 3 4, 1 2 break, 1 break, 2 break, ataupun ada 1 2 3 apa benda. Kita akan banyak dengar benda ni, and satu pun tak dengar dekat situ, and beberapa terms yang simple pun terlepas. Contohnya macam dekat last game tadi, last moment tadi, apa yang dia nak buat, dia buat satu skill. Bukan skill, it's a rage art. Rage art ni maksudnya dia gunakan super. So super ni penting untuk kita tahu. And then of course benda-benda yang lain juga. Macam mana dia start combo, ialah dengan menggunakan hop kick. Ada banyak hop kick tadi tapi tak dimention. And benda-benda ni pun berkaitan dengan frame data. Nampak macam tak ada knowledge dalam frame data. And then satu lagi, selain daripada tu, ialah tema seperti hop kick, combo tu tak sampai, tak ada slide tu, kenapa dia gunakan. Benda-benda ni sebenarnya banyak benda yang kita boleh cerita kalau tahu pasal game, fighting game ataupun Tekken lah. Sebab Tekken ada banyak benda-benda sebenarnya, bila kita tengok kita dah tahu, oh ni KBD, Korean Backdash, ini ialah hop kick yang Shaheen pakai. Yang duduk atas pedang tu is avoiding the puddle, nama skill dia. So kalau tahu nama skill ni, dia akan jadi lebih menarik casting dia. Tapi malangnya, ya nampak dia tak tahulah benda-benda ni.
Pandangan producer?
Oh, kalau cucu dah seram aku rasa aku ni boleh kata 10 kali seram. Aku paling pantang juga caster rempit. Memang aku macam mana sekali pun aku kalau dengar caster rempit memang masuk automatic bad list aku kadang-kadang kan. Kalau macam ni gayanya, penat juga lah kalau semua orang dah try. Aku tak tahu caster mana yang start dulu buat casting rempit. Aku rasa streamer mostly streamer Malaysia yang start gunakan ayat-ayat rempit ni. Tapi kalau kau nak bawa dalam, mungkin sebab kita cerita production ni ada dua part, entertainment dengan professionalism. Kalau kau nak entertainment, kau nak sebut caster rempit kau semua tu boleh jalan. Tapi kalau nak ke professionalism, kau cakap macam tu ada problem. So yang secondnya, yang sebab part technical tu, kalau macam fighting games lebih pengalaman lah. Macam aku kurang dengar. Selalunya biasanya aku dengar diorang kan macam rapping sikit macam tu kan. Tapi tu aku tak tahu sangat, aku tak boleh sentuh sangat about fighting games sebab aku tak berapa familiar. Tapi kalau macam Valorant tadi, aku rasa little bit monoton lah orang panggil tau. Mungkin betul apa yang dia orang cakap tu, mungkin dia record video ni pukul 2-3 pagi, tak nak jiran sebelah dengar baby menangis apa benda bagai kan. Sebab tu dia cover dia punya suara, tapi yang aku dengar kat telinga aku memang monoton lah. Kan kalau yang faham monoton tu, dia tak ada macam dia tak ada dah. Kalau kau offline tu dia cast macam tu, kena baling slipper silap-silap. So tu je lah part aku.
Yeah, I agree with all of those points. Memang kalau kita tengok casting dia pun, dia game knowledge dia kurang. Dia macam membaca apa yang ada dekat screen je. Tunjuk dekat screen macam tu je. Dia tak ada macam nama weapon pun tak keluar, nama skill pun tak keluar. So yang tu agak kurang. And what makes it worse, especially masa kita tengok the clip yang dia cast fighting game tadi tu, siap cakap lupa. Like you don't need to say that. Kan dia ada cara dia nak goreng dia.
Tak faham. Kenapa dia pilih fighting games? Dia punya clip itu macam two side ke? Itu the hardest part yang dalam antara semua cast actually fighting games bagi aku lah, fighting games.
Dia nak ambil hati je kot.
Tak tahu sama ada dia tu lah nak ambil hati ataupun dia tak tahu yang aku buat fighting game kot. Mungkin macam tu lah kot kan.
I think
dia buat fighting game ni tak ada caster buat ni. Boleh ni.
I think orang pandang rendah fighting games. Tengok macam just dua orang tumbuk-tumbuk and then terms dia macam senang.
Fighting games really hard tau.
Susah.
Gila betul.
Gila. So yeah, so I was disappointed juga. Okay, I give the benefit of the doubt lah kan. Katakan assuming dia recording pukul 2 pagi, tak nak jiran marah semua tu lah kan. But I think dia ada cara juga untuk kita tak perlu nak jerit, tapi kita boleh buat the tone tu interesting.
Ini aku nak sangka benda ni macam yang pada aku masa pukul berapa tak ada masalah sebenarnya. Kalau betul macam okey, kita kena tengok on both side. Kalau Cast pun boleh kan. Kalau dia boleh
Yeah.
betul-betul at least macam nak control dia punya tone apa sebagainya, dia boleh study lebih, bagi knowledge, part fact. Kita macam, oh dia ni kalau Color Cast sedap, betul tak? Tapi kita tak rasa pun benda tu juga.
Betul. So I guess generally for us is kind of on the negative side, tapi kita ada yang lain tu kita tengok lah.
But nice try lah. Nice try lah on the fighting games tu.
Nice try.
Ya,
Okay.
nice try lah, betul.
Terkejut weh fighting games. Come on.
Alright, I'll move on to the next contestant.
Okay.
Melayu tak?
Let's go with the list. The list is dia letak nama Kotaro Priche.
Oh.
Lepas tu nama dia Cerebella Player. Okay, I totally don't know who is this. But dia letak Dota. Ini makanan makanan abang ni Dota ni.
Cari gaduh
Cari gaduh. Ni semua otak-otak Dota tengok ni.
Okay, so we have
Tiga
OG
otak Dota.
versus
Tie
Pinocchio
back shot.
on the Elder Titan.
Correction.
Tak boleh flick
And
fingers kat sini kan, but it's okay. Never mind. Aku simpan dulu benda ni ya.
Share screen dulu.
Sehari dia black shot lah habis. Satu jam
Tekan betul
program.
kan?
Dia seorang je.
Jam aku tekan.
Kau nama skin ni pun kau tak tahu. Kau tak tahu ke aku yang design skin ni?
Tengok FPS. Okay. Xiaomi. English BM.
okay, so we have OG versus Liquid, Pinocchio on the Elder Titan, and
Cross.
right and Thompson on the Tiny. Right now,
Nama dia apa?
Liquid is down 2 lanes of frags, while OG
I'll
is
tell
only
you
down 1
again,
lane of frags,
Super.
and it seems like OG is looking forward to getting the last set of frags and getting megas. So it seems that the ones on the OG side is preparing for a push, pressuring out. We have Anna pressuring the mid lane. We have Jerax on the Pugna pressuring the top lane. This is going to be a hard one to defend for Liquid. Oh, but they got Thompson. Can they take him down? He's netted up. His silence. It should be down. That is pretty huge for Liquid. You might stop the push by OG for now and stall it just enough to get a second chance. Oh, but the smoke play coming from OG. Oh, Anna caught GH first. And tiny buybacks. Oh, GH down. Now Mind Control just walks up straight up and just get chunked down by Seb. An odd decision. But now with 2 members down. Oh, and all of them still alive on OG. Probably gonna push out this top lane. Get megas. Miracle trying his best to defend some way. Oh, almost caught back at. Oh, but Rubik bikes back. And Weeha's looking to get the flank on OG. Seems that they're just dancing around, trying to get the right positioning around them, see who's gonna get caught first. But Weeha's getting caught. Is there anyone to save him? It seems like Weeha's going down. Weeha's just goes down, just caught it. But yes, Tide Hunters buys back, and Weeha on the Meepo immediately buys back. Looks like OG is Liquid's looking to fight this. Minecraft is getting chunked down, but it's saved by the Glimmer Cape. Miracles just jump in, trying to find someone, couldn't find anyone, and he gets chunked down instead. Oh, but nice Ravage by Mind Control. Getting 2 more there. They get Sep, they get Anna right now. Anna's going down, and he goes down. And now Sep's looking to be the next in the list. Sep goes down, Jerax goes down early on. And it seems like No Tail is going to die now. That's 4 down on the side of OG, but Enchantress buys back immediately. Seems to be nobody. It seems to be nobody else have buybacks nowadays. pretty huge. But Liquid's gonna play it safe. Liquid's gonna get the Aegis first. The Aegis goes to Weeha. And now probably they're going to push back. They're all going to the mid lane, probably they're going to try to end the game. Oh right. Okay. Weeha's with while the other meepos just defending the top lane. Weeha with the blade mail. Weeha with the shadow blade just goes into the tower. Can they defend this? No test buys back, but is it enough for 3 people to just to remember OG to defend this? Oh, Croak is getting chunked down. He is going down, but the Glimmer Cape saved him. And now member of OG struggle, but mind control with the Ravage, and that is it. Team Liquid takes it.
Okay, let's see the second video. Let's see the second
I
video.
try to contain.
Let's
I
see
try
the-
to contain myself right now, but yeah, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Trying
Okay,
so
let's go.
hard
Let's
to
go next.
contain myself. Yeah.
let's see the second video. And it's second video Tekken. Alright.
Oh,
Why?
why? Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Alright. Sekejap.
Alright, we
Berani
got
je
last
diorang ni.
match.
Itu ada. Kenapa ambil Taken lah? Diorang ingat senang, bukan? Ataupun ingat boleh makan ni. Oh, apa production ni semua tak tahu Taken ni.
Kita orang tak pernah cast Dota kan. Apa? Taken,
Dota
I mean,
tak
Dota aku rasa itu memang hard ass lah. Itu memang cari maut lah. Tapi Taken ni actually same game.
Oh yeah, because we
Oh,
provide the clips to
why?
them. So to be fair,
Oh.
kita yang provide the clip. So diorang just take and diorang record je.
I see.
Alright, we got last match of the set between AK Shaheen and iMusician Yoshimitsu. But O gets him in the back. The pokes. Oh, that's a flash attempt by Yoshi. Shaheen trying to get in, but gets punished instead. Gets punished by the slide attempt. And Yoshi just running away right now. Oh, gets another flash. And this kind of hurt. And now Shaheen's with the rage. Can he do something with it? No, gets jabbed out. 1 round for Yoshi. Strings of pokes.
Hello?
Shaheen's trying to chunk out.
Hello.
Gets,
Ada kan? Ada. Okay.
Ada.
gets flash in the middle of that mix up.
Dah boost 100 ni. Kita
Yeah,
dengar sorry.
Getting out poked right now by Yoshi. Yoshi with an unconventional pokes gets the float but doesn't get the conversion. Oh, and Yoshi gets the flash instead. Shaheen's in big trouble right now. Well, but the sidewalk all the way to the back gets the combo and set up. Nah, Yoshi's not biting. Yoshi's just walking away. Oh, can you get him? Shaheen still has rage, so probably nah. He got poked out. That's 2-0 to Yoshi. Shaheen better figure out something else, or he's going to lose this set. Oh, and gets flashed again in the middle of that snake mix up. You really gotta figure out something here. Yoshi just running away from here, literally running away with the lead. It's threatening with a poison mist. And Shaheen, but gets the slide. Oh, and Yoshi answers with his own sweep. I see. Oh, but the hop kick, yeah. Hop kick. Hello. And that finishes the round. The crowd's loving it. AK is finally on board, but we still have a long journey to go. With a slide attempt, didn't connect, gets punished. Then the random hop kick. Yeah, no punish there, that's great. Now 3. Let's check in with the lows. That's chopping on the ankles, chopping on the legs. Slowly but surely. And both of the men just testing out each other now. This is literally but nice down forward too by Shaheen. This will close out the round, but the end missed. Okay. Yoshi has rage now, so and yeah, both have rage now. So they could probably. Oh, but the rage is it gonna hit? Yes, it is going to hit, and the game goes to Musicians Yoshimitsu.
Okay.
Yeah, I think aku pergi dulu. I
Yes, I
mean,
go last. Yeah.
okay, so in terms of going for Dota, the Dota is a bit lackluster in terms of the pronunciation. The emotion is a bit lacking for both games. But for Dota, I think I'll leave it to the other experts like Sir Cloud and also Chuchu, which have more experience. I'm going to talk about more to Tekken. I think this is one of the better Tekken commentary for now because you have the knowledge. You have the knowledge. I'm hearing all the terms down for to the hop kicks, the rage arts, what's punishing, what is or what they're doing. So you have the knowledge there. Dia memang ada dia punya ni lah. Maksudnya pengetahuan dalam Tekken tu ada. Everything is on point in terms of the knowledge you have. What can be punished or what's the terms you have been using. And and you respond to whatever is on the screen when there's a crowd you talk about the crowd or when you see the both players juggling around dancing around you take note of that. The technique is okay, it's just that the emotion and the pronunciation I think that might be that needs improvement. But other than that, for Tekken, I'm okay with it because it shows that maybe you play this game or you have prior knowledge or you actually did your research. So I'm actually quite surprised that anybody would want to take Tekken, but in your casting, I think I'm quite surprised and pleasantly surprised by the Tekken. But the Dota, I think I'll just leave it to the other experts.
Lala?
Oh yeah, like I said, maybe they're recording this pukul 2 3 pagi. I'm not really sure. But still, kalau macam I don't know lah. What I heard macam ada little bit. This is a type caster yang ada lisping sikit. Yang ada pelat sikit, ada lisping sikit. Macam Karakuri. But Karakuri is more worse lah. It's not worse. It's like obvious. But this guy ada sikit lisping dia. Sikit Macam okay. Macam ada something wrong dengan dia punya speech dia. But still, aku selalunya kalau caster yang ada lisping ni, dia akan counter something benefit. My wife texting me. Dan ada something yang boleh counter dia punya pelat tu kan. Macam Zan, dia pelat tapi dia counter dengan dia punya knowledge about the game. And so macam Jay cakap, sorry aku tak tahu much about fighting games Tekken, but Jay cakap dia ada touch a few pasal Tekken dan benda tu is on point. Is it right, Jay?
Yeah.
Kind of on point lah, the best so
Kind
far
of
lah.
point lah. Yeah, the best so far lah for Tekken.
So the part yang dia monoton, still monoton. Aku tak tahu yang tu yang part paling besar is monoton. Second, lisping itu for now. Yang part J kata dia cover the knowledge part about the game, which is good. Dia boleh cover dia punya lisping tu. Yeah, I think itu je. Technical part.
Say you guys are being too nice now.
Is it?
Okay.
I'm very critical. Okay.
Please.
I mean, because Dota, we will leave it to you guys lah. We talk about more about other things.
I haven't casted Dota for almost 5 years, but I still can do it if I want to. That's just how long I've been with Dota. But I do want to know how long they've been given to record themselves at first.
1 month.
They have literally a month to actually study particular clips that they can actually do a bit of study to know every single move and even memorize in their head what's going to happen next and prepare themselves for the speech they're going to say. But okay, we go when it's down to Taken, I think pretty much Jay covers it almost everything. Since he did it in English, I think I'm kind of want to do it in English as well so I can explain it better. But in terms of Dota, I'm kind of a bit, like Jay mentioned, lackluster. I want to question, do they even have passion about the game at first? Because it feels like they don't have any emotion when things are going on. Like even we are the one who's actually listening. the one who's actually watching feels like, oh, that's just a great moment. And the clip itself provided to them are one of those best moments for them to actually make their signature kind of sentences or their debut into the scene itself, you know. But they're not using it enough. And I'm very disappointed. Nobody from, well, we just saw 2 clips and 2 casters. The fact that none of them actually tried to explain about why. Okay, fine. They tried to push with what? Explain it. They tried to push by placing who at where with what, and explain what's just explain and describe the situation. And I like the fact, okay, it's not all negative and all bad. I like the way he reacts to it, whatever the infographic given or anything information that being pops, he's aware of it. I like that a lot. But when it comes to the passion, I don't feel anything when they talk. I feel like, uh, uh-huh, you know, it doesn't have that kind of like, are you reading textbook? That's it. I think I don't like that a lot. Yeah.
2 3 AM recording memang lah.
It doesn't matter 3 a.m. recording or not. Like we're doing this at 1 a.m. right now, and we
Oh
can still
my
talk it.
god.
We can still talk
Apa
like
ya?
how disappointed I am with this kind of gesture, with this voice.
Baru 2 orang.
Yeah.
Hopefully kalau kau ketiga macam ni, tui. Aku tak tahu, risau aku.
So yeah, that's my take for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one. That one is good one. That one is good.
Yeah, I agree. Also, of course, when it comes to Dora, one thing about Dora is that fights can be long, and there's a lot of things to capture. And Dora has a lot of jargons that you need to know: the skill name, the hero name, and all that. But one thing that I think is good about his Dora is that he mentioned player name, because normally people always mention hero name. So that is a bit of a plus point for me that, okay, he captures who the players are on screen. But when the action is happening, I felt that he failed to capture those moments, and it's the knowledge level isn't there. So I'm actually very disappointed with the knowledge part. Delivery part, it's okay, like what we discussed earlier. It could be, if you cannot do play-by-play, you can do color. You can just go color all the way, and you can still maintain a different set of tones. But to me, it was neither. So there was no energy. There was no emotion to the game. So I think that was a bit lackluster. Tekken, I think Jade said it. I know a few terms in Tekken, and the moment he hit those terms, there's like, okay, yeah. I think he's more of a Tekken guy, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, but I have to commend him on because besides talking, 2 other skills that you need as a caster is to be aware or reading the screen and also listening. I think he has the skill to maybe read and listen. Just the delivery is a bit lackluster for the time being. I think he can be polished. You know, if under good mentor or guidance, I think. Yeah, but as Chuchu said, do you have a month to actually research this? And the part about Dota that disappoints me a bit, because it's a really good comeback, but there's nothing there that indicates, if like I'm in a car and I'm listening to the radio, it's like, oh, they just won a typical game. Whereas it's a very hard comeback from a counter push. So, but I didn't get that.
Feels like listening to weather for a radio talk. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll move on to our next contestant. All
Right.
right. So just for the record and also for post-production, it was Cerebella Player.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So move on to the next one.
Letak expectation aku tinggi sangat ke? Should I lower my bar?
Oh, now we have League of Legends.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Alamak.
Starting
Okay.
off, everyone is in the middle. Trash trying to get
Oh.
engaged.
Oh, sorry.
Playing
Hang on.
pushes.
I introduce first
That
for the
was
sake
being
of
quite safe.
post-production. So this So this is Hydro.
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 Mm.
Okay, so we get back to the clip.
At this point of the game, at 43 minutes, a wipeout can be deadly.
Okay, for sure ni dia record pagi.
Okay.
8 AM, 7
There's something
AM.
going on at the moment. Is Zion trying to go in front? Will they get caught? No, they decide not to. Just clearing the minion waves. Now Hekarim at the side. They're just clearing waves, denying that vision for the enemy team. Okay.
Geram pula aku.
They
Aku
notice
tak
that
tertidur.
Dia
Sial.
bukan clear wave lah. Dia orang tengah force nak
You see the-
push. Ay,
see the
geramnya
instant
aku.
response by the Team Secret. However, they notice that he stopped there. So Renekton decided to go back. And meanwhile, Hekarim is pushing at the bottom lane. You can see at the minimap, pushing the bottom lane so they can naturally push
Tak dia
forward.
semangat sikit ke du?
So in case any engage happens, they won't have the
Times
minion
aku macam
advantage.
fuck it lah.
Lala give up.
So here's another round of
Mana
wave
cerai
clearing. And what?
I'm
Washing.
still listening, don't worry, I'm using wireless.
As you can see, everyone is just waiting for the Elder Dragon. There's 40 seconds in the timer. They're just trying to get that important buff that might change the tide of the game. Because everyone's at a standstill.
You can mention
Trying to get
about
the
what's
perfect
not
pick
being
off.
placed
Look at that
correctly
pink
while
ward,
they try
okay?
and push
Where he
fourth
got caught.
side of
Alistar went in.
Yeah.
However, no follow-up.
liquid.
Sion goes in. Barely does any damage to them. You can see Ode trying to go in and bait them. Sion tanks that damage. Victor doing tons of damage. 4 of them at the back. They don't dare to go in. Okay, Kalista at the side actually. Okay, didn't join the fight. You can see Hekarim there. Okay, are they going in? Renekton getting caught by Zaya and Sion. Okay, Victor doing a good job zoning everyone. Oh, there goes his ulti. Okay, Kalista aiming for Hekarim. Kalista went in.
I
Look
bring
at
my
all
talent
the crowd
manager.
control. Okay, Kalista managed to get Zaya. However, Seraphim dies. Okay, Uday is trying to run for his life.
Give me a moment.
But no one is able to get Victor. His damage is out of this world. And they can't dare push the Victor around. You know the Elder Dragon spawned already. Uday is trying to go in to get. Okay, however, he almost got caught. Wow, look at his HP go. Okay, Renekton teleporting to the back. To the bottom.
Give me a
Okay,
moment.
I can't see them in the bush. Will there be an engage here? Everyone's be very. Okay, they decide not to go.
Oh,
Victor decide just to show his face. Okay. The wave clearing by Victor is amazing.
tak dengar.
I can see Renekton there. He got the scuttlebutt. Trying to go from the back. However, it doesn't seem to work. Renekton always splits push from the team. Okay. Seraphim teleporting. Oh, managed to get Sion only. Barely does any damage. They started on Elder Dragon. Okay, however, will Kalista down the Elder Dragon fast enough? Look at Renekton's HP go by Zaya. Okay, Sion taking most of the damage. Decides to go back. Zaya in front. Oh. Okay. Elder Dragon's life going down. But Uday soaking up damage. Sion went back and teleporting in. Good engage by Alistar. However, Uday dies. Okay, Ray dies by Alistar. Hekarim trying to survive, trying to get the Elder Dragon. Unfortunately, Zaya got the Elder Dragon, and Zaya is wiping out everyone. Sarah trying to do Khan. Okay, and that looks like the end of the game. Okay, everyone's just teleporting in the middle. Everyone's busy being dead. And this looks like the end of the game. Good game. Good final engage. Unfortunately for the other team.
Okay.
Clip number 2. Clip
Can we
number
go to
2. Okay, clip number 2. Lepak lu. Clip number 2. Lepak lu.
There's a clip too.
Yeah. That's clip number 2.
Hopefully budak-budak custom layar tak macam ni lah.
Okay.
Let's go to the other clip.
Okay, the other clip is Pokemon Unite.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Okay. We're getting
Interesting
interested.
choice.
Okay, we're setting this exciting Pokemon Unite match. 5 versus 5. You can see this team comprises of Snorlax, Lucario, Eve, Bulbasaur, and Eldegoss. 3 of them going to the bottom. You can see it's versus Mr. Mime, Lucario dueling each other at the top, Bulbasaur and Eldegoss is at the bottom. The Eve is Sylveon. Sylveon is killing the jungle mobs. You can see first good score by Lucario. Aggressive play by Bulbasaur. Exciting match at the bottom. Everyone trying to block each other, preventing them from scoring points. Only points so far is 7 versus 0. See? Oh, Lucario didn't defend the top. There goes the point. Lucario is just alone at the top. Whereas it's 4 versus 3 at the bottom. Will Lucario be able to defend the top? It's getting pretty low. Exciting damage and points score at the bottom. You can see they're trying to do their best to prevent from the score. However, Mr. Mime is unable to do anything. Sylveon is still in the middle, killing the jungle mobs. Lucario dueling each other. However, wow, look at the damage. Eldegoss trying to prevent some damage.
I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm going aggressive against Snorlax.
I shouldn't.
Oh, he's going in? No. That's
Correction yang ambil that part I'm sorry.
Coming in the jungle.
My bad.
Scored 24 points by the top. That's 87 versus 10. Not looking good for the orange team. Another 5 more points by Lucario at the top. Oh, it looks like he's going down. Meanwhile, Bulbasaur and Eldegoss thinking of going up, however decides not to. It's quite high points on the top. There goes. Now it's 92 over 68. The bottom team battling each other again. Okay, they managed to push everyone out, trying to score as many points as possible. They managed to destroy that point. That's 129 over 68. Okay, Lucario and Sylveon from the bottom, trying to gank, get some kills. However, they get pretty low. Unable to kill that Sylveon. Now they're trying to go. Lucario at the top, meanwhile, happily farming. Now should be the time where he should score.
Not going to demoralize. Can we cut
Instead, it's just coming down to
Okay,
16.
yeah.
wasting time.
All
Not to
right.
waste time.
Yeah.
And Bulbasaur be
I'll
the
stop this here.
time where he should.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make it short. There's gonna be
Yeah.
a very short no. It's just no.
I feel like if this one is like, you know, those sesi like tutup lampu, and then, you know, 2
You
people
don't
in the
even
room.
have to tutup lampu. You don't even have to tutup lampu for this.
It's like, oh, something's exciting happening down there. Oh,
Mm.
wow.
No, the thing is, I don't even know.
SMR.
There's nothing that. There's not even a sentence that I can actually understand about for once. You know, I'm just gonna like this. This is gonna be a hard no for me.
I think it's going to be a hard decision. Kenapa kita tak tengok pro dulu Kita tengok yang
Yeah,
the
I mean,
rookie first,
okay. Let me just. I think what we think about this one is because for us, I think most of us agree that a caster or a commentator is not only in terms of the namesake commentator. It's not just because you have to comment on the thing. I think the commentator has to tell a story. Whereas this one is you're not telling a story. It's just like you are a spy maybe you're a private detective, reporting about, hello, there's your wife. Your wife is going to a restaurant with another guy, and then right now he's ordering some food, and it's not that we want a story. We want something, and a story has to have, a beginning and a middle, whereas it might have conflict, but there's no conflict here. There's a climax, whereas when we see the League of Legends match just now, there's a climax where they counter push, they try to go for a gank or a battle, but it doesn't go their way. It's just plot twist, and these things are meant to be exciting, and there is no excitement in here. It's like I'm watching, or I'm reading something from a football site that is showing just, right now Messi is kicking the ball and he scored a goal. That's it. But there's no emotion in it. And we need the emotion because you are telling a story, and the story is supposed to be exciting for us to listen to. But for now, you got some of the information, right? There is some I took note of some of your vocab and some of your word pace you tried, but usually this these beautiful words needs beautiful emotion behind it. Right now there is none of that. Yeah, I think that's my commentary on it.
Anything else?
Mine.
I think you guys are being too nice. I'm just gonna be the mean one here today.
No lah. But itulah aku tak ada komen apa-apa lah. Maybe he nak jadi wannabe caster, something like that. For me, aku rasa
No,
macam
I feel
dia tak pernah
very.
dia tak pernah go mana-mana live kan? I mean, this guy tak pernah buat apa-apa gig before kan? So
Maybe
Yeah,
tak.
I mean like.
hopefully jangan lah.
For me, like, it's not. I don't want to give comment. It's so disappointing that it's the fact that they're taking casters as such a shallow knowledge. In that terms, you thought that you just say something and you're a caster. No, it doesn't work like that. It has to be so many angles, so many facets. You actually have to turn things around. You have to actually understand everything. You have to understand yourself even to actually have some emotions, which I don't even want to start with. You know what? I might
I mean,
be.
it's kind of disappointing because I'm pretty sure that all these clips that the production, the production provided has already a top level caster there, and they didn't take reference to that caster. I mean, that's why they're there, because they're one of the best, and then you could emulate it. I mean, you don't have to copy it 100%, but you can emulate the emotion, the feeling, maybe some of the
Try.
words, yeah. And maybe for Pokemon Unite, maybe you don't see any casters, but I think that for Pokemon Unite, you have people like AJ Mustachio, who's doing a very good job casting, or at least doing something on community base, and his casting is one of the best. So I think if you don't copy, but try to emulate, try to take inspiration from other casters. There's a reason why they are in all these clips. If you don't, if you you don't have to copy 100%, but try to see why they have emotions instead of, and how they tell this story, and try to put your story, and not just, we don't take all these classes just because they can read. I mean, everybody can read, but because they know how to tell a story. I think that's the biggest takeaway from all these clips that we've seen so far. There is information is there. It's just the emotion, and also the telling of the story is a bit lackluster.
Any more else? If not, I'll just move on.
I think we'll move
Right.
on.
Dia contestant ni tak dengar balik klip ni ke dia akan dengar balik
Oh,
kita
tak.
punya komen ni?
Tak. Not fully at least. Maybe it will be highlight.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, I will just move on.
Cu, okay Cu? Cu, baru klip ketiga Cu, kalau aku tahu kita dengar pro dulu tadi.
Afi cakap kat sebelah, kata, ini amateur. Did I set my bar too high? Like, seriously.
Yeah, I mean like kita orang pun start semua amateur kan.
So yeah, we are still, for me, I still personally am an amateur, but at least, put an effort lah. I mean, It pissed me off. People don't put effort on it. That's it.
Dude, ada prize pool kot. So,
Yeah, we didn't even have we didn't even get paid. My God.
So we have Sunny as the next contestant. We're going to start with Pokemon
Sunny,
Unite first.
Sunny
Sunny.
tutup pintu kau. Thank you.
We are gonna have a game of Pokemon Unite right here. So 10 minutes on the clock. Let's see whether blue team is gonna make some waves right here. And they're already securing the first 2 points by killing that iPomb. You can see Gossifleur, Bulbasaur, and also Snorlax are heading down, trying to secure the 5 points from Audino, whereas Lucario is at the top lane. It seems like Lucario and Lucario are gonna 1v1 each other on the top lane, but right now at the bottom lane, we are seeing Snorlax, Bulbasaur, and Gossifleur putting in some work to try to secure as much points as possible from the opposing team, which also has another Gossifleur and Mr. Mime at the bottom lane.
What's the second game?
Right now you can see that both teams are
the second game.
trying to put on some pressure, especially with the Snorlax. Snorlax is very known for being very tanky. It's just gonna hide in the grass, maybe heal up a bit.
Second game is
Bulbasaur trying to get some experience points so he could evolve into Ivysaur as soon as possible. And we see blue team Sivon is really dunking to get some points right there for itself. And Lucario on the top lane is just protecting its zone, not trying to get the opponent to dump on it. Maybe he's trying to get an opportunity to try and attack the opposing Lucario. But there is 2 Pokemon on the top. There's Silver and also Lucario, so it's not a good opportunity right there. Snorlax on the other hand, just showing no respect, dunking on the opponent's zone, getting some points.
Is there any
as
climax
well.
battle here?
There seems to be 4 Pokemon on blue team on the bottom lane, so it's quite
we
stacked at the
towards
bottom.
the last few
They're
minutes.
definitely able to get a lot of kills right there. And at the top you can see a 1v1 happening between both Lucario and maybe perhaps they're afraid that if the knockout was being stolen by orange team, then it'll be a significant disadvantage on their side. So they're just trying to chill out, not playing it very safe. And we do see a fight between both Sylveons right there, and also a fight between both Lucario and Elder Gosses on both sides. It's just like a mirror match happening, and the Vespiquen is just along the way. And we can see that blue team's Lucario is able to take out the opposing Silver the opposing Elder Gods, and Venusaur is able to take on the opposing Lucario.
I think that's enough.
So
for me. I don't know
it's
about you
just
guys.
making the widening the gap, the score gap, and we are at the final stretch with only 1 minute left to go. Pretty much a full party wipe with only a Venusaur and the opposing Elder Gods surviving, but they're just they are kind of helpless right now. They are just going to try and protect whatever zones they have. Actually, there isn't any. And 10 seconds left. Blue team is just standing in the base, just dunking on more scores for their side. And time. That was a pretty convincing victory right there from blue team. As you can see, 5-1, 5-1, 1-2-5, and that will be game.
Okay.
Okay.
Go next.
Street Fighter.
Okay.
By the way, dia je e-sport, tak ada S.
Okay, so we are starting the game 2 of Daigo versus Gachikun. As you can see, Daigo is having the first game advantage, so they are both starting with a little bit of a footsies. Daigo going for the low sweep here, slowly chipping Gachikun with those jabs and those sonic booms. And Gachikun obviously trying to get the opportunity to go closer, but Daigo is playing very offensively right here, putting on some pressure. So Gachikun going for the jump, trying to get some, and he is able to land the opportunity to secure a little bit of a combo for V-Trigger, but there was not much of a combo going on with the V-Trigger, so and Daigo is able to go for a grab and reduce Gachikun's health a little bit more. So Gachikun is not in a very secure spot with his Rashid and and grab to bring Daigo to the corner instead this time. But now just gonna play some footsies, and now Gachikun, as you can see, he's slowly jabbing Daigo, and now Daigo is having similar health with Gachikun right here, and another grab securing, making sure that Daigo has the health disadvantage. What's Daigo gonna do? He's put in the corner, and a flash kick converts it into the super, and we can see Daigo taking on the first game of this second match. So now round 2, Daigo 1-0. So how is Gachikun going to come back from this? And Daigo is just going for the offensive right here. not taking any defensive maneuvers right here. Both players are trying to jab each other out, but and you can see there's a combo from Gachikun, and he is gonna try and convert that into some more pressure. But unfortunately, now we see him burning a meter and going for a very nice combo onto Daigo, and also putting him into the corner. So now Daigo's not really in a good spot, as he has only like 50% of his health left, but Daigo is not gonna give up. He went for the grab and trying to put some pressure with the Sonic Boom, and the V trigger triggers onto Gachikun, and a nice combo. With that V trigger, it blocks the Sonic Boom from Daigo, and Gachikun is able to secure game 2 onto Daigo. So now we are 1-for-1 on the final round. Let's see how it goes. Both players are trying to get some little bit of pokes in, get some pressure on, and Gachikun is trying to make use of the jump of Rashid right there, and he is able to make use of an EX to bring Daigo into the corner. But so far, still pretty even. Daigo's not going to give up though, and that nice mid-air jump, able to get Gachikun to convert into a combo with that right there. Daigo is in a dangerous position. He's very close to stun. He's going to use the reversal, but not damaging Gachikun right there, and trying to get a corner, but lands into a flash kick. Daigo is like, nope, I'm going to toss you back into the corner. Another V trigger, and this V trigger is gonna seal the deal for Gachikun. That V trigger combo right there, it's deadly as hell.
I think okay lah. Alright. So, yeah, I think I'll just go first lah. Sebab biasanya orang yang jahat dia last. So aku jadi orang baik kan. So aku duduk depan lah. Okay, basically the Pokemon Unite, I think that for the thing this time I'm not blaming the production, but it's just that the Pokemon Unite game is the game itself is a bit I think it's not helping the contestants too much. So I'm going to be a bit forgiving in terms of Pokemon Unite, because the game wasn't particularly noteworthy to look at. But what I can say about the caster or the commentator is his pronunciations are quite clear, I guess. One of the clearest heard so far. I understand what he's trying to say. There's tempo, but there's no emotion. I think this is the theme for today. Most of the casters have no emotion. Some of them can have good pronunciation, some have clear pronunciation, some have good vocab, some have some word plays, but most of you guys right now, I see there's a lack of emotion there. Maybe I think we discussed pukul 3 pagi or pukul 1 pagi tengah ni takut your neighbor, you're afraid you will disturb your neighbors. That's maybe one of the factors why we are hearing all this lackluster emotion. But as for Street Fighter, there is a bit of spark there. The terms, the terms are like the jargons, like footsies, the V triggers, the pokes and everything. I think there is a bit of semblance of knowledge in there, but I think if you put more research into it, I think you'll have more good terms to use, something like punish, like frames, like if this attack is plus, why Daigo is doing this particular thing, how he can utilize his skills and everything. What I can see from this caster is he's done research before he went into the cast, which is good. It's just that maybe you need to work on your storytelling in terms of emotion, because your pronunciation is quite clear for me. So far, it's one of the clearest I've heard so far, and the voice is okay, it's acceptable. It's just the emotion. Also in Street Fighter, it was an exciting game. I think it's the finals of Capcom Cup, I think, and I can understand his casting. The information is there. It's just the emotion doesn't make me want to jump, because most of casters for Street Fighter or Tekken, they tend to be sometimes over emotional, but they have emotion. At least that's exciting for me. For this caster, the information is there, but the emotion is not there.
Lala?
At first impression yang masa yang the Pokemon Go tu he gave me a husky punya vibe, you know.
Yeah.
Sedikit lah husky punya vibe, but accent husky, I think this guy lagi kuat accent dia, but still understandable. But in return dia, you know, like I said, kalau kau ada accent, kau ada lisping, and then kau return balik dengan knowledge and so on, which is fine. Overall okay sikit lah telinga aku dengar daripada yang clip before this, but for now that's it. Aku tak sure. I'm pretty sure this guy will be better if kita pair him with someone, because yang clip ni is solo kan, so somehow people akan different sikit dia orang punya style casting dia, if he go solo, he go ada partner ke and so on. But for now aku rasa dia akan do better if dia ada partner, sebab dia macam dia nak berborak with someone, you know, but tak ada someone. Aku tunggu macam dia nak cakap, dia gelak seorang, so aku macam kesian this guy, he need a partner lah somehow kan. So yeah, that's it for me lah. Kalau dia ada partner, then aku mungkin boleh bagi full, you know, judgement macam mana.
Yeah, I think his style dia macam more to, dia macam ke arah color casting. Like he knows the terms, he does his research, dia commentate based on that. Not really much on the play-by-play lah. So I agree lah. I think kalau dia macam pair with a play-by-play caster, I think he will be very good. Dia ada potential lah. Like if you say that, if he's rookie, but he did his homework and this is his end result, I think there is potential.
But there's a but. Okay, there's a but. Accent ni bukan nak cakap apa, accent ni somehow ada jadi isu, ada kebaikan dia juga, you know. Some more dia buat English, you understand kan? So for a client side, they prefer to have like a Australian punya English, you know, British English kan. So bila dia ada, you know, the slang apa panggil accent macam tu.
It's his accent, and then like you said lah, dari macam Lala cakap lah, there must be something to really cover, and the only one that can do this in Dota so far is Winter, even though he has a very hard accent, but because his knowledge is too good to be passed through, ataupun you know, to be just orang macam okay, Winter, although he has a hard accent, hard Malaysian or Singaporean accent, tapi because his knowledge is too good, he gets a pass. So yeah, I think both of you cakap lah, he can be a good color commentator, but he needs a very good pair.
Simpan ayat. Siap lah kau. Go.
Okay. I guess my turn now. So this is the first person, maybe because my bar is kind of pushed down quite low based on the previous couple of clips that kind of make us really hitting rock bottom, that I wish I dig myself my own grave to not do this anymore. But I have to say, this is a yes for me. If there are selection being made, this person have to be up there. And I have to disagree regarding what Jay said, that he doesn't have emotion. He does have emotion, but his emotion is being capped as a color caster, so he cannot go overboard. He can buy time to actually gain experience to be one of color caster, but it needs a bit more work and time regarding that. But when it comes to color casting, he got like what I want in the. He got it. He got the voice, his clarity when he pronounced, when he explained things. Even though for me, a good caster, especially color casting, you manage to explain to somewhat a newbie or random person or a stranger to actually captivate them with your voice, to actually give them a bit more, you know, they're attracted to your voice, to listen and give a bit of attention to know what's going on. He managed to deliver that. So props to him. He really delivers what he needs to do as a color cast. But when it comes to
when it comes to solo lah,
solo, it's kind of hard for color casting. You know, it never worked for color casting. But when it comes to his pronunciation and accent wise, I don't think that's really a thing. But from my perspective, maybe that's easy for me to say. But in terms of casting in English itself, as long as you manage to portray and also deliver the message that you need in such clarity and people can understand what you're saying, it's more than enough. And I personally think this is the best by far. That it actually opens up our eyes that, hey, we want to listen what you have to say, then just that
Yeah.
kind of tone. So this is a pass for me. So I like this guy. So I want to see him if he's being paired up. It doesn't matter if he's being paired up with a new caster or a sort of a veteran one, but he can deliver if he needs to, because he got himself like the extra time. He put effort to it to study the game. So he can be a color cast if he actually managed to give himself time to study about the game. And I put my mind that these guys might not have any clue about any games that they're casting today.
Yeah.
But he still delivers it. So I think it's okay for me. Pretty good.
Cloud, may I ask, on the next stage tu dia ada pair ke still solo juga?
Yeah, there will be a challenge untuk what pair.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah. So we'll see his quality there. So
Okay.
yeah, I
Jangan-
think
jangan kena
if you
bully
have to
sudah.
decide, I think if you have to decide, this one is most probably going to pass.
Yeah,
Eh,
I'll put
just
him in the
call-
pass
just call
punya
Terrence.
bucket dulu.
Just call Terrence and How nak tengok pair dengan dia macam mana. Survive or not.
Wow.
Wow. Are
Alright.
we
Jangan
gonna
record.
cut that?
Jangan record, jangan record.
Okay, production, we cut that, okay?
Fuck me.
Alright, go next.
Okay, sekejap. Let me take down his who was he again?
Who's that guy name? Tadi? Who's that guy name?
Sunny, as in matahari.
Oh, pada suara dia
SU.
happy sikit lah.
SU or SO?
Tak murung
SU.
sangat lah.
Yeah.
SU.
Okay, next we have Pena Ninja.
Oh, nama sedap actually.
Okay. Oh, so we got the first FIFA. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, FIFA lagi susah.
We got the FIFA susah bang. Okay, let's see.
FIFA lagi susah.
Okay,
Let's go.
Manchester
It's a
one
5-minute
goal down
clip,
against West
so
Ham.
you can stop anytime.
Now, kicking off, starting with Rashford on the left side, Pogba, back to Pogba. Now, just passing the ball around. Oh, that's a missed pass there. Now dribbling, Haller with the ball. Dribbling, escaping the clits of the players from Manchester United. Now, on the counter-attack, through ball, and Manchester United is safe for now. A good attempt, but Manchester United is still not safe. The ball is still in their center half, but now, yes, intercepted by Manchester United side, and now on with their counter-attack. Rashford with the ball, on to Martial. Back heel to Lingard. Lingard dribbling the ball, pass it to Martial. Rashford with a shot, but stopped by the defender. Now, ball back to West Ham. Wilshere dribbling the ball to the left side of the field. Passing the ball to Cresswell, and now Cresswell over to Lanzini, back to Cresswell, and back to Lanzini. Lanzini potentially passing to Cresswell, and Cresswell with a cross. Is this a goal? Almost a goal from West Ham. That was a very good opportunity for them to score, but unfortunately Manchester United hold on to their toes and defended it super well. Now, ball back to the goal scorer, dribbling the ball on the left side, cleared away by Martial.
Still want to see more?
Diop with the ball.
Cari goal.
Bringing the ball to the center to Noble. Noble with a beautiful set of skills to get past the defender,
Cari
but
goal,
unfortunately from the
Sekejap.
free kick.
1-0.
Cari je kalau
Now,
cari je
Martial
1-0.
in Pogba to Juan Mata to
Oh,
square one.
there.
He passed three. He passed
Yeah.
all. Nice catch on the ball. Now Luke Shaw passing ball to Pogba. Pogba to Juan Mata. Rashford delivering the ball back to Juan Mata, and Martial now with the ball. Pogba, Rashford, Martial, Juan Mata, Rashford. Oh, they're playing the tiki-taka game that I mentioned before. Now he's dribbling past the defenders. He passed one, he passed two, he passed three, he passed all of them. He delivers the goal and equalizes for Manchester United. Now the match is back to square one. 1-1 on the scoreboard.
Ada satu gol tak?
Pogba
Cari satu gol.
and
Tak ada
Lanzini.
dah. Ni je. Habis klip dah.
Ni je gol.
Beautiful shot
Habis dah?
of the Lord.
Habis dah.
And
Okay,
Pogba,
next.
as we mentioned
Okay.
before,
So
delivers
next
as usual.
is Velo.
Velo tunggu ni.
Datang balik.
I can roast you on Valor. Sial. Yeah, let's go.
Right.
Approaching the 16th round with FaZe 1 point ahead of TSM. So it's interesting to see how the TSM is going to respond to this. And oh my god, TSM actually responded as if he heard what I said. Subroza with the early pick onto Baby Bay with the one tap. And now Corey blind spraying the player on A-Long, tagging them a bit. The player from TSM. So Wardell holding on A Sewer with his operator, TSM drone pushing with his ultimate, gathering information. Two FaZe players are lurking in A-Long.
Okay, cool.
Wardell trying to get the person on A-Long, and now Subroza just buy TSM some time. So now Ruckus backing off from B. TSM, Wardell, and Real Talk both getting picks on the FaZe players. So now it's a 2v5. Not looking too good for FaZe. Ruckus with an operator probably opting to save. Now Marth pushing. Yes, I believe that the FaZe team is saving for this round. Saving the operator at least. Marth pushing through B entrance alone. Now he's not gonna know that Subroza is actually waiting here, and Subroza with the pick. Beautiful shot to get the squad running and up and running 5v1 with 10 seconds left. I don't think that this round will be for in favor of FaZe. So yes, as I mentioned, will he be safe though? We can see that Subroza is approaching big window, coming closer and closer to Ruckus. Very interesting. So we can see the aggression coming in from TSM because they're not they were 1 point behind, but they aggressed. Look at this replay. Subroza with the inhuman reaction, very fast kill on to Baby Bay. The match is even 8-8, and we still have a couple of rounds left. Who will actually proceed to the next stage? FaZe or TSM? Now, I believe there's a technical pause being called up on one of the teams.
This guy is
But
good.
let's discuss right now. What are
Dia
the
main good.
possibilities?
Maybe
This map is
Immortal.
definitely
I'm
a
not sure.
defender-sided
Tak
map,
tahu lah. Maybe
but
goal.
right now, TSM is seeming to prove that they can actually defend.
This guy
on
play this
Haven.
game for sure.
Yeah,
And
this guy plays this game.
they're
Betul lah.
holding on to
Yang
it
tu nampak.
pretty well.
Aku pun tak perasan this is the
8-8
pause
with,
game tau. Luckily dia bagi tahu.
a lot of
This guy is good.
advantage on economic side. Look at the purchase from FaZe. They only have 2 primary weapons, and the rest of them only holding on to pistols.
Confirm. Gold plat.
Yes, they were
Oh,
making
silver. Maybe
adjustments,
yes.
but
Roughly
nothing
around
has
there lah.
changed. The composition of weapons are still similar. Now, will
Enough?
FaZe be able
Yeah,
to turn
enough
this
dah, aku rasa.
around?
Boleh kot.
Ruckus holding
Ya,
on to
tengok dia
his
setup ni
recon
macam mana.
bolt. Zachary holding to
Ya,
operator.
dia
Shooting
tahu dah
the
nama
B
skill.
entrance immediately and trading the weapon with Ruckus. Ruckus now
Actually, he
holding
played this
the
game,
operator that was shot by Zachary. Zachary deploying his camera onto A Sewer, clearing A Sewer in case there's someone approaching. Ruckus droning onto B, and Real Talk is droning as well. They were passing on each other, passing by each other's drones, greeting each other, saying hi, hello, how are you? So now
And then
FaZe
kau kasi dia pun ketawa.
approaching
Ha ha
C.
ha ha ha.
All of them are approaching C slowly together, with Baby Bay leading the charge. Now, will FaZe be able to do something here? So, Paranoia deployed, Baby Bay entry, getting killed immediately. Haze it with a nice kill onto 2. He got 2 picks and immediately got traded off by Zachary, and Zachary got traded off by Subroza. So now 2v3. Subroza holding an angle from CT, and there's an operator in hand from Corey. Not knowing that Subroza is holding this angle, this is very perfect for Subroza. Will he Oh, yes, he gets the pick onto Corey, and now 1v3. Ruckus with the operator. Looking like this is the end of the round because, yes, he was not aware that Rituk was in the backside of C trying to swing onto Corey. So now,
Chu, you done? Chu,
Yep.
you done?
so
We done?
yes,
Can I go first?
very nice play
Alright,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
go
from
okay.
first, yeah?
Awesome. Very patient.
At first, I'm kind of like not disappointed lah. Okay, kind of like say macam, this guy's type of casters yang ada, maybe ada buffer delay kat kepala dia and dia say, but, no, yes, something like that lah. At first lah, tampak macam tu. And then bila dia go dekat, I think this is a type of casters yang dia tengok semua overlay tu and then dia
Yes.
pick up on it. Sangat laju. I was like, bola kot, kan? Even
Mhm.
bola tu dia mata dia boleh atas bawah. You know, you understand, you guys are caster kan. You guys boleh sub mata macam tu kan. So he can pick up benda tu sangat laju. Even in the game Valorant, opening dia aku impressed. Opening dia short, sharp dan pleasant untuk dengar. Macam dia punya opening tadi dia kata this is the round round 16
Yeah,
and so on and then blah blah blah. Aku tu, wow, that one is short but it's good. Aku boleh dapat semua info in one round. And then the catch benda yang viewers lain tak catch, but maybe the main Valorant, that's a point. Dia main and then dia tahu the game, it's a plus point for him. Overall dia tak sesuai untuk jadi, sangat fake dia punya play by play. What I heard sangat fake. Dan aku rasa macam dia cast Valorant ni macam ada dia macam tengah tunggu someone untuk banter dengan dia, someone sambung ayat dia. So like I said, dia tak sesuai for me lah, maybe lah. Dia tak sesuai as a colour, play by play, but as a colour sedap.
Yeah.
Boleh didengar.
Yeah, I think dekat Valorant aku tak ada nak cakap banyak benda sangat lah. Every terms yang he should use dia guna. Traded, swings, receivers, information ada, dan name of skills dia ada. And then for FIFA, the thing about FIFA, I think kalau tak ada, if our bar is not so high, if our bar is not too high up there, right now we have people like Sekaiichi, The Cypher, Matthew, who set the bar probably too high for even Malaysians. No, I don't think even Malaysians, maybe internationally they are there. So the bar to cast FIFA is set so high that he seems like it is a rookie challenge, but that's an unfortunate thing for newcomers. They need to present something very amazing for FIFA, and you have all this. This caster has a lot of interjections or filler words. That's the thing where we say for interjections is like what I said, things that you say when you were thinking, or filler words like and now, but you can work on that. Or since you seem like you can be a good color commentator, the way to prevent those kind of things is to just be silent when if you have a co-caster, when your co-caster is saying something, so you don't have to put these filler words or interjections. You can just clear your thought or gather your thoughts and then wait until your co-caster speaks or your play-by-play, and then you tell your opinion or describe what's going on. And this caster seems like he is very aware of all the information that's presented on the screen, and he seems like he's very knowledgeable in Valorant. So I think you should stick to this game. And FIFA is a bit a tall order for now because the bar is set too high, I think.
My take. So I'm surprised that there's so many people actually applying for English casting. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, because we usually heard about a lot of talent search and caster search will be usually in PM. I'm loving the fact that we're having a lot of English applicants today. But I have to say I'm very disappointed because I wish we can listen to a kind of different type of voice trajectory for today. So far, it's pretty much the same tone for most of the clips that we're looking over, and it's very disappointing to see that nobody's actually having that kind of passion as we do as casters to actually convey the emotions, telling the story for the viewers or the ones actually watching. to actually have the excitement as same as we do, and we're actually going through experience the game itself. So that's what's like it when it comes to, well, we call it rookie challenge. But for me personally, if you are a gamer, you can have that adrenaline rush. You know how it feels to actually have the highs and the lows during a game, but they are not conveying enough by far. So that's really something that they need to work things on. Um, but at least this time we're looking at who's the caster's name again? You don't
In a
remember?
ninja.
Yep, Ninja. I just gonna call him Ninja. So at least he's saying things are quite clear, but I just wish his voice trajectory is a bit more louder or a bit more confident in it. You know, you can sense that there's not much confidence going on behind the scene. Um, but I just wish when it comes to FIFA, I don't have a lot of experience with it. But based on I mentioned before, I wish there's so many things that you can say, not just you know that's something very on top of the surface. There's so many things going in the game that you can actually he failed to do so, and just small vocabs about explaining the situation that they been put through for the game itself. There's so many things going on that not being relayed back towards the viewers. And also when it comes to Valorant, do wish he can actually have a little bit more for the call in for the places. For example, like there's like the A link or B link, you know, that kind of stuff about yes, the A long when it comes to a certain angle, why he does that and why he's actually saving for the server. He's actually having the operator just to make sure that he can still carry the team for the next round. They might have to save it out for the eco round. There's so many things to talk about, but they're not using it as much as they can to push their potential. Maybe I put the bar too high out. Maybe that's my problem here now. But I think for most us casters, when we're starting off as well, we did a bit of research, especially the clips already provided with casters in the first place. So these guys should know what the points that really should be highlighted about that can play with their strength, which they didn't take it into their option. It's pretty sad, actually.
To be fair, they are blank clips. Exactly what we see. They just add their own
But
audio.
they can Google it on YouTube.
I was about to get to that point. Yes, they can actually find their own research. But just not to drag the comments a bit more. If not, we'll end at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
But so far, overall, I can say that this is a pass for rookie.
Yeah,
I
I think.
pass?
Yeah, I think. But yeah, it's a pass because the bar is set quite low.
Yeah.
The bar.
My
I
bar
mean.
is still high there. So.
Yeah. I mean, the bar is quite.
It's getting lower and lower now.
No, not lower, lah, but you know, it's a bit low. But you know, you could see that he actually for Velo, he knows what he's doing. I mean, basically, he knows a bit of the thought behind why he does or why the player does these things, and I think this is the same case as Sunny just now. So means that he might need a co-commentator which is a very good play-by-play and he can banter. I think he needs someone to banter with. Maybe it can upgrade his casting, but for the time being, for me, it's okay.
Any objection? Yeah, I think it's basically like Sunny Part 2 lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Sunny Part 2.
This is like a bit lower version of Sunny, I guess.
Yeah.
I still love Sunny more. Yeah.
Yeah, Sunny has more energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the goal moment when we reviewed that. That should have been a punchline moment. But yeah. Okay, so we'll move on. So next we have T3 King. T3
King. What?
Yeah,
Apa
T3
game
King. Game is CSGO and Dota.
Wow.
CSGO.
Both OG games, okay.
Yeah, must be OG guy.
So it's okay.
Round 8 of JKBD SK versus Wicked Gaming here, with JKBD leading by 1 round. Also having a full equipped loadout, a fully bought here. Whilst
4-minute clip,
Wicked
so we can stop
Gaming
anytime.
is running eco round, we have Paradox here pushing on into the tunnel with flashbang in hand. Throws a flashbang, is unable to flash anybody. Pushes back into the tunnel. Shan takes on Defaulter. Oh, and Paradox is swarmed by a full squad of Wicked Gaming members. Rem takes down Paradox. And SG drop onto the ground, which will be picked up by McGills. We have Quake here holding out on the balcony of apartment, waiting on a call out from the teammates. We do have info on a teammate that has pushed up from A into T base, holding the angle of T base, probably giving call outs to the rest of the team of JKBD that there is nobody in A, and they are attempting to push out onto apartments or B short. We have Feitan holding out from B short, is taken down by Rem. A shot to the face, amazing plays there. A weapon will be dropped onto the ground for a member of Wicked Gaming to be picked up. We have Shellfish here, still holding out on T-Base, giving out more callouts and info to Quake, as he is the only member alive at B site, preparing for the full push that might be happening out on apartments. And he jumps and takes down McGill's. Throws the net and hits Caramel, is able to hold out, takes down Caramel, second kill here, takes down Rem, third kill, and there's one more, and he will be able to take down Doppler here, 4K for Quake. Amazing play and call out from JKBD, amazing teamwork too, if I do say so myself. We've got the call out from Shellfish at T-Base and the push as well. Quake would not have the info
go to
and
game. To the round.
Would not be able to stop the push coming from Wicked Gaming there.
Next game, is it?
Okay. I mean, the next action.
Or next action.
After buy.
Yeah,
He is
after buy.
An amazing
After this timeout.
A side onto A side, pushing out. A flash coming out from Defaulter. Second flash coming out from Defaulter. Private Gills pushing out. And Shan takes down Doppler. Camera refracts and takes down Shan. McGills takes down Shellfish. Quake here rotating from B to A, from CT. Pushes out Quake, the man of the hour. The 4Ks from the previous round. Hold us out. The bomb will be planted. Quake notices there's somebody there. Throws a nade. Flash pushes him out from this corner. Defaulter is taken down by Quake. Caramel takes down Feitan. And Paradox covers the backside of Quake, takes down Caramel, but Quake will be taken down by McGills. Ooh, the bait shots from the teammate. Rem takes down Paradox, and that will be the 1 round for Wicked Gaming.
Next game.
I call it text to speech.
Next game, Dota.
We are tuning in on a Dota 2 game. Team Liquid versus Team OG. Team Liquid has a lead of 8 kills versus Team OG's 20 kills, but Team OG has the economical advantage of 2k gold lead versus Team Liquid. We do see a majority of Team OG onto the top Radiant jungle, waiting to pressure top lane and middle lane. We have a menace here. Jerax on the trying to pressure out top lane. That top tower will eventually fall as is getting nether blasted. And we have Weeha jumping onto Thompson here. Thompson getting low, getting silenced, getting slowed. Will eventually get taken down when Thompson will fall to Weeha. But Anna will successfully take down the Radiant top tower. A smoke of Deceit has been played here by Team OG, and GH will be caught off guard by Anna. Anna focusing on to GH. GH will be taken down. And Mind Control, that's a lot of damage. Mind Control, that is a lot of damage. Mind Control will eventually get taken down by Anna, but most part of the damage is from Seb. A double kill for Anna there.
Last push.
An immediate buyback from Thompson. Most of his clones here takes a haste rune and is going to use it to eventually push out middle lane here. Top lane was pushed and pressured by Thompson here, and Weeha will eventually bring out his clones to defend top lane from the immediate pressure. Weeha, most of his clones here, ready for a big team fight. How will OG react? Anna is able to buy back. OG has to do something to stop this push, as they are breaking towers fast. One of the towers has already gone, and we have Kuroki here low on HP. GH will be able to stop the Enchantress. Weeha and Miracle Team Liquid will be able to push this Ancient getting low. Ancient is very low, and we have a winner here. Team Liquid victory, and are your winners.
Okay.
Dia macam anti-climax sikit kan.
Yeah, almost there. It's almost there. What I can say,
Boleh polish lah.
yeah, this guy can be polished. He has the voice timbre, or the tonality is there. He has an okay voice to cast. And I think it might be, I don't know, maybe I haven't heard it too much, but I think he has the rhythm. He knows the tempo. This is he looks like he knows when to be faster, and the emotions are not conveyed. It's there, but it's just a bit more. We just need a bit more from the emotions. It's there. It's you can see he's trying his best to like, oh, he's going to, but suddenly he stops. It's a bit, and I think that it's a bit anticlimactic from what Chuju said at the end there. But I think this is the theme of today, and it's proven because we can hear the baby crying in the background. So I understand. This is, I mean, the people that are coming today are not, they don't have setups. They don't have maybe a proper room to do it. I can see his effort there. Dia punya rentak tu ada. Dia punya, kelajuan tu bila nak tukar, situasi ni macam, it's a bit mendebar kan. I can feel it, but it's just tak sampai sepenuhnya. It didn't come true fully. It's like it's almost there, but like Chuju said, he can be polished.
On my take, another English caster.
Yeah.
But I think this is the first English caster that actually have the sound. What I say sound or feels like a background of play-by-play caster, which can actually be polished. So far, we have seen a lot of color casting all the way, but this time we get to see the first one, and I think he actually has huge potential. If he give and take like a year or two, he can actually be up there as well. But I think he cannot reach up there, like some sort of stopping him, because of his mind is actually faster than his mouth, and his mouth stuck with only certain limited amount of vocab. So he needs time to rethink about the choosing of words that he need to relay his perspective of the game itself. Maybe that's why he's kind of being held back for a bit, just for that reason. But by time, if he has enough exposure about all the tournaments and casting a lot more when it comes to a certain genre of the game that he might be choosing in the future, he might have more words to play with. And we can see that he's a diamond, but it's a very dim kind of diamond right now because it's not being polished yet. So yeah, I think it's yes for me for play-by-play.
Yeah, I think this one so far is one of the better ones we've seen today. But it's just like he's going up, he's going red, or the yeah, and I feel that macam he's like a bit nervous sometimes in his voice. You can tell, and maybe it's also he's thinking that this is an audition, so he doesn't let go of himself freely. So, but I think this guy has potential if he if he gets comfortable in the cast, if he does a few gigs, then I think that he definitely can do it. Lala?
Hello? Yes. Tadi aku tengok halfway about CSGO. Of course lah, aku touch yang part CSGO lah. Here's the thing. Like I said, lagi panjang umur game yang kau pilih tu, example CSGO is almost 10, 12, 14 years, something like that. Panjang sangat umur dia kan. Lagi dangerous untuk kau cast game tu, you know. So, aku punya, macam cucu punya expectation, dia punya letak bar high on casting side. Aku on more to the production side, dia punya value, apa yang dia cakap tu. But like I said, dia pilih CSGO, bunuh diri, like I said, sama dia. Kau pilih CSGO, kau pilih Dota as your clip, sangat bunuh diri sebab benda tu, bila game tu umur panjang, audience lagi more knowledgeable, lagi pandai. So, apa yang dia cakap tadi kat CSGO tu, basically text to speech. Standard orang dah tahu apa benda, aku tak perlu kau bagi tahu aku call out. Sebenarnya kau tak perlu bagi tahu aku pun call out, aku dah tahu dah. Sebab audience, I expect this like this audience nampak benda tu. But technical way for me CSGO is like sangat amateur. Kalau kau buat gig benda tu, gig macam tu, gig example clean feed for CSGO IEM or what kan. And kau buat clean and kau buat rebroadcast balik as a English untuk Malaysia punya, kena kan? Masuk Reddit kau. You know? Yeah. So maybe dia punya pemilihan klip dia tu for me aku tak boleh nak fully bagi full judge lah. Because dia pilih game yang for me sangat susah.
Kalau if it was
Sangat susah
Velo,
dah
then maybe pass.
Yes, maybe. For me, half pass lah, you know. It's because knowledge dia kat CSGO tadi macam Gold Nova tu. Sorry, I'm sorry. Ada Gold Live tak kan? Dia tak Gold Live. Maybe macam Gold Nova.
Amateur pada aku CSGO dia okay lah.
Tapi like I said lah, aku learn from the aku duduk properly. Aku learn from the hardest way last time aku buat Dota, and then aku ambil yang amateur, aku kena hentam dah, dan aku baru realise, oh Dota game lama, aku tak patut ambil amateur. Okay lah, tak apalah. So aku learn from that mistake lah. It's not a mistake, it's like macam aku tutup sebelah mata kan. Caster ni main Dota rank tinggi, post 5 dia kutuk post 5 tu, and so
sebab itu aku rasa sama jugalah dengan I mean bila kita cakap pasal game yang lama kan, aku rasa betul. Ambil game yang lama ni bunuh diri, and yang paling bunuh diri sekali is FIFA lah. Sebab FIFA bola tu dah berapa lama dah kan, and bola is almost 1-to-1 ikut TV punya casting. That's why it's the hardest one. And if you want to cast bola or soccer or FIFA or football lah kan, you have to have you have to go to TV standards lah. And untuk CSGO, which is by so far is one of the longest games to be in esports, if count back 1.6, 1.5 and beyond. So dia punya reference tu banyak. I think that's true apa yang Lala cakap lah, which is when you take an older game, the bar is higher.
Okay, overall, I think this guy dalam long list lah. Kita boleh pass lah.
Yeah.
Alright, so he is T3 King. T, minum teh.
Alright.
T3 King. Macam teh 3 layer pula. Okay, next aku rasa this one should I don't know how to feel about this. I'll leave that up to you all. Kita ada Mushi Banana next.
Right.
Right.
Should be bahasa Melayu lah kot.
Yeah, it should be. So CSGO and Dota.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. The dangerous game.
The dangerous game also. Okay, so we go CSGO dulu.
Round 8 of JKBD SK versus Wicked Gaming here, with JKBD leading by 1 round. Also having a full
ni tadi punya
loadout of fully built here. Whilst
buat aku terkejut tau. Jangan buat aku terkejut.
Yes.
Aku berlari dari dapur tadi tau. Dia dengar, biar betul.
Sorry.
Ya betul, dia ambil bahasa Inggeris kan.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it is the same clip. Sorry. So PUBG PC. And dia bundle dalam satu clip. I just need to see.
Hello, Assalamualaikum dan selamat
Dia bundle.
Alright, effort.
PUBG and Dota. Okay.
Aku suka effort dia buat intro tu.
Hello, Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera diucapkan kepada para juri yang akan menghakimi saya dalam pertandingan The Voice of Esports Shoutcasting Competition. Nama diberi Muhammad Nazril Haziq bin Nasaruddin ataupun lebih dikenali sebagai Mushi Badana. Jadi untuk hari ini saya akan mengulas dalam bahasa Melayu untuk permainan video game yang cukup popular iaitu Dota 2 dan juga PUBG. Untuk pengulasan yang pertama saya akan mulakan dengan PUBG terlebih dahulu. Jadi let's go!
Energi ada.
Jadi inilah dia situasi di lingkaran circle kita yang ke-6. Pio lantas menghidupkan enjin kerana dia tahu ada lagi 1 minit 30 saat saja lagi untuk cari kedudukan dekat dalam bulatan. Mahu ataupun tidak mahu, dia kena cari ENA dekat bahagian belakang terlebih dahulu yang masih lagi berbaki dengan 3 pemain. Joy mencuba, dia cuba untuk masuk tetapi dalam masa yang sama dia cuba untuk dapatkan Loki terlebih dahulu. Loki gerak terlalu laju, malang untuk Joy. Dicari daripada seorang Temin. Tapi daripada jarak jauh daripada Pio rata terus untuk pasukan ENA sebentar tadi tersingkir di tangga yang kelima saja meninggalkan kita 4 buah pasukan dengan 11 individu GNS. Mereka bermain di kawasan barat dan mereka saja yang ada kedudukan yang agak baik pada waktu ini. Mereka ada sedikit high ground, mereka ada batu, mereka ada lereng yang boleh untuk digunakan pakai sebagai perisai mereka pada waktu ini. Dan tim-tim lain, pasukan-pasukan lain sedang berselindung tak pasti di mana, tetapi kedudukan mereka berada di bahagian bawah dan boleh untuk diperhati daripada pemain-pemain daripada pasukan Genesis dengan begitu mudah. Tetapi untuk Esther, dia kena masuk ke dalam bulatan. Helen melepaskan tembakan juga, jadi dia akan cuba untuk pancung daripada bahagian kiri. Esther cuba untuk menyelamatkan kedudukan, tetapi dia juga akan diperhatikan daripada K-Mine. Tembakan jarak jauh dengan mini 14 scope 8 merosakkan kederaan seorang Esther. Wow, damage dikenakan kepada Esther. Nasib baik tak headshot. Kalau headshot pecah kepala Esther sebentar tadi. Dan Esther masih lagi boleh untuk bertahan untuk seketika waktu. Dengan begitu pantas sekali, asap telah pun dibina. Circle akan mula untuk menutup dan bulatan yang seterusnya juga akan dipertunjukkan. Tapi kita perhatikan di bahagian selatan, Sojang daripada ENF masih lagi ada. Walaupun beliau berseorangan, dia tak ada tekanan di situ. Malah pasukan daripada GNS, mereka cuba untuk fokus GEN terlebih dahulu. Sedikit sebanyak Songjang dia boleh untuk bernafas lagi, tapi mampukah beliau untuk mendapatkan at least top 2 dalam perlawanan ini. Bermain secara pasif saja.
Lempeng sambal.
Tenang-tenang terlebih dahulu. Dia dah menggunakan masa yang ada untuk dia masuk ke dalam bulatan sedikit, di mana rakan-rakan beliau masih lagi cuba untuk mengerak langkah. Loki baling satu smoke grenade, diperhatikan daripada Gen S daripada jarak jauh. Tapi bijak sekali, dia keluarkan SLR, dia tembak, dia ambil kenderaan. Dia tahu kenderaan ini memang sangat-sangat penting untuk dia kembali ke pangkuan rakan-rakan beliau pada waktu ini. Jadi Pio, Esther dan juga Loki dah pun rapat antara satu sama lain. Dan motor kali ini seakan dijadikan satu bunker sebagai peri boleh untuk bertahan. Langsung top 3 untuk bontan untuk sekarang ini. Sojang akan diperhatikan daripada Esther. Esther dah tahu ada isyarat yang telah pun diberikan daripada bahagian belakang. Dia tahu Sojang juga akan mencari duri dalam lagi, tapi ada satu bontangan daripada pemain tersebut. Langsung winner chicken dinner diberikan kepada pasukan Genji.
Emosionalnya.
Jadi inilah dia OG menentang Team Liquid. 44 minit di dalam permainan, 28 berbalas 20. Kalau kita perhatikan di sini, di late game, kita tahu permainan Dota tu tak ada apa yang boleh untuk kita nafikan. Kedua-dua buah pasukan ini boleh untuk mendapatkan kemenangan. Tetapi kita perhatikan betul-betul pergerakan daripada Team Liquid. Mereka dah cuba untuk mengawal situasi dekat bahagian bawah, tetapi OG kelihatan seperti mereka akan berminat untuk memecahkan beberapa struktur terlebih dahulu. Jerax akan fokus untuk jatuhkan tower. Yang kedua di bahagian top lane, malah Ana akan fokus untuk memberikan damage sedikit, tetapi Wiham dia cari Thompson terlebih dahulu. Thompson nyawanya rendah. Avalanche Toss tersebut akan membantu kawan-kawan sampai. Dan itu ada Thompson akan berjaya untuk dibunuh 90 saat ke dalam fountain sekarang ini. Jadi OG mereka tak takut. Mereka akan lawan sekali untuk menawarkan damage yang cukup besar. Dan sekarang ini tiba-tiba dua daripada pasukan Team Liquid dalam telah pun dibunuh. Tapi mereka cuba fokus terlebih dahulu. Buyback daripada GA. Cuba defend di bahagian tower top lane ini. Dan OG Perlahan-lahan sangat-sangat berbahaya untuk uji sekarang ni. Baik daripada Elder Titan, Notel dah pun kembali. Fortification diguna pakai. Thompson ada. Thompson balingkan satu avalanche. Tapi masih lagi tak ada. Masih lagi Spectre 28 saat. Tapi Wiha dan juga Miracle akan fokus kepada tower terlebih dahulu. Sam Empatah cuba terdapatkan Kuroki tapi dia kena telekinesis. Dan Fateboat diguna pakai tapi Thompson cuba untuk defend Ravage daripada mind control. Kena ke 5-5 dia dah Wiha dan juga Miracle akan fokus kepada Throne dan GG dah pun dipanggil. Team Liquid akan berjaya untuk mendapatkan game yang pertama untuk best of 3. Team Liquid menentang OG. Jadi itulah dia pengulasan untuk permainan video game Dota 2 dan juga PUBG daripada saya. Terima kasih kepada server DNA atas peluang ini dan insyaAllah kita akan berjumpa di masa yang akan datang. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.
Okay, so ini ialah bar yang sepatutnya kita carilah.
Ini tahu ini competition.
Ini bar yang seharusnya kita set sebenarnya untuk kita punya competition ni, Voice of Esport. Di mana nampak dekat sini effort. Yang mana effort bukannya penting sangat tapi dia memberitahu kepada juri bahawa dia buat kerja ni, dia buat segala research, segala kajian yang diperlukan. And untuk game yang sememangnya forte dia sebab dia taruh PUBG dekat depan tu. So kita pun mungkin ada aku kenal lah caster ni, Mushi Banana ni, tapi tak pernah tengok dia cast, tak pernah tengok, tapi tahu dia caster dalam PUBG Mobile ataupun PUBG PC. So dekat situ dah nampak okay, knowledge dia ada, segala yang diperlukan ada, terms, jargon semua ada dekat situ. Tapi pada waktu yang sama untuk Dota pun Dota pun memangnya salah satu daripada game forte juga, and benda tu nampak. Nama skill dia ada, emosi tu ada, apa yang sedang dilakukan oleh player-player tu ada dijelaskan dalam dia punya cast. Dan yang ini memang storytelling yang diperlukan lah. Dia ada off moments ataupun momen orang kata yang orang kata tak ada apa-apa berlaku, tapi dia bukan dead silence, dia fill dengan storyline, and then dia punya build up, and then dia ada climax dia, and dia end dengan agak cantik. And aku rasa daripada beberapa klip, walaupun ini adalah hanya klip kedua saja dalam bahasa Melayu, tapi so far kalau kita campur pun English dengan BM right now, ini adalah bar yang diperlukan lah dalam competition ni.
I'm going to raise the bar a bit for him sebab dia pilih makanan dia. So I think for Dota, kita pun dah tahu what is this clip about. This clip is about a comeback push daripada Team Liquid, and this is a TI final, TI 9 final. So it is a very very big game lah kan. To raise the bar, I think the ending to the storytelling of how important the win is and how difficult the win is tu tak ada. Emotionally, yes, they hit the notes through the voice, tapi I think from the projection of jiwa dia kurang. Basically, he's like reading the book, he read it emotionally, but he's reading because somebody asked you to read, not because he feel the game. So the storyline of that game is big, is TI finals. So the comeback push. So yeah, I think if I were to raise the bar, I think yang tu kurang sikit. But other than that, I agree with what Jay say. This is the rookie level bar that we should set.
Ya, betul. So aku rasa macam tu lah. It's like, it's not that dia present something that is out of the ordinary. It's not really extraordinary, but because the previous ones has been a bit less than ordinary, so this becomes extraordinary by default lah.
Any other comments?
Alah hilang.
Cici pinggan. Cici go first lah.
choose ni, but I think this is like the standard for rookie level in Malay casting, honestly. So yang basically this is the standard bar yang biasanya kita nampak even as dalam semi-professional kind of commentary. So tournament yang banyaknya guna lebih kurang cara yang sama, suka cakap laju. Cuma I just wish basically untuk cast dalam bahasa Melayu pada saya personally memang lagi senang sebab perkataan lagi panjang. Jadi macam-macam lagi boleh nak tarik kalau dibandingkan dengan English in the first place kan. Tapi untuk bahasa Melayu saya just wish sebab kita dah nampak banyak sebenarnya caster macam ni some other semi-professional or even amateur level. I just wish dia ada some sort of kita rasa unik sikit tau. Which I don't feel it right now. Tapi untuk standard bar hari ni saya rasa ini dah cukup bagus untuk hari ni. Sudah
Ya.
pastinya lepas.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so aku pula Cu habis saja kan?
Aku dah.
Okay, so untuk aku pula, aku kenapa lah kalau ikutnya production side kan. Aku suka orang beria, bukan beria, it's like ada passion, ada nak try hard. I mean like he really want this. Dia memang nak benda ni. So kalau aku ada talent yang macam acah tak acah, macam tak kisah datang, duduk, cast kan. Aku kadang macam malas lah, tak ada feel passion lah kerja dengan orang ni. Tapi ada juga caster yang sampai satu tahap, aku nak pakai seluar apa lah. Padahal dia duduk, tak nampak seluar apa. Aku pakai baju apa, jaket apa, tanya benda detail. Aku suka orang bertanya kan. For this guy kan, aku rasa dia dah well prepared. Not can say well prepared, I mean dia buat overlay atau apa semua. Dia memang nak benda ni. Dia really nak this stuff, benda ni kan. So aku suka benda tu. Aku puji on that part. Kalau aku ada talent macam ni kan, yang kerja dengan aku, okay, aku suka untuk kerja dengan kau kan. Sebab kau memang dah prepared nak buat benda-benda ni. Casting wise, aku letak average lah. Because bersepah tu caster macam tu kan. Tak ada yang pop. Tak sampai hai saya Mushi Banana. Nama pun dah kantoi. Kalau dia tukar nama dia tu jadi Banana saja aku setuju. Tapi kalau ada nama Mushi Banana tu, aku ada isu sikit lah dengan nama-nama yang sebelah-sebelah apa ni. It's not my thing.
Ya, actually bagi aku pemilihan nama pun sangat-sangat penting sebenarnya. Very very important. Lagi-lagi bagi aku nama tu kena senang disebut, senang dieja. And dia precise. Sebab tu ramai orang dalam dunia entertainment pun biasa kita dengar dia mungkin dalam 4 ataupun kalau boleh 3 suku kata je kan. Kadang-kadang kita tengok macam okay, siapa yang famous, Namron, Nat Zainal ataupun siapa lagi yang nama yang lepak kaki LCC tu aku lupa. Fatah Amin. Kan nama dia betul-betul very short, senang untuk ingat, senang untuk eja. So pemilihan nama ni pun sangat penting juga. Kita ada banyak nama-nama hari ni yang macam kadang-kadang dia catchy tapi dia tak unik. Hulk Marvel ada Hulk. So bila orang nak cari kau dekat social media, bila orang nak cari balik kau, kau kenal susah tak orang ni? Susah.
Banyak sangat search, banyak sangat.
So nama pun bagi aku penting untuk seorang caster. Ya, Mushi Banana panjang sangat, 5 suku kata. Orang Mushi Banana. Lepas tu Mushi tu pun Mushi mana? Mushi Dota tu ke? Ya, dia Mushi Dota juga, tapi Mushi yang eja pun lain, nama pun panjang sikit. So orang takkan ingat kau sebagai caster. Maybe kena tukar balik untuk certain nama orang ni. Kalau kita tengok nama-nama yang ada kebanyakannya catchy kan, macam Sir Cloud, Cucu, Sultan, senang ingat, senang eja. So orang pun ingat, bila klien pun senang nak ingat lah. Itu yang paling penting sekali. Orang ingat tak apa, orang yang tak ingat tak apa, tapi klien ingat. Saya nak Sultan, saya nak Amy Muhammad, senang ingat.
Sama lah macam J asalnya nama dulu tak senonoh, Janda Hunter tak senonoh sebabkan dia dah top sekarang kan. So dia rebrand himself, tak ada problem pun dengan rebrand yourself kan. Macam Miniski tu tiba-tiba jadi IO Esport, tiba tak ada. Okay. Dan maksudnya rebrand nama tu tak ada problem for me. Tak ada problem.
Pada aku dia punya effort untuk even introduction pakai smart memang orang kata
aku sedap tengok lah.
Plus point banyak lah kat situ.
Okay. Dia macam ingatkan aku Lafel zaman muda-muda tu. Betul, Lafel kata, Lala aku nak pakai tali pinggang. Dia lah orangnya. Lala aku nak pakai jaket mana? Lala rambut aku macam mana? Dia lah orangnya kan. Susah nak cari. Tengok kat mana dia sekarang. Orang macam tu senang jaya.
Okay, so easily in the bucket lah. We can go on.
Yeah, boleh move on.
Ukas besok ni Cloud. Aku tak boleh tidur lewat Cloud kalau kasih bagi ni
Itulah dia
Cloud.
bagi
Kau memang
komen
lakonkan
panjang-panjang
aku.
pula. Bagi komen short and sweet.
Bukan dia pukul 12 malam.
Siapa letak pukul 12? Siapa letak pukul 12?
Bagi komen.
Aku pun kena cast pagi juga tapi tak apalah sebab yang jaga Brian pergi mampus ada.
Aku ada midnight tau malam ni sepatutnya. Tak ada. I'm joking.
Aku patut join kau.
Okey, orang ni mungkin
pusingan yang
kita
pertama
kenal.
kali
Bin.
ini. Kita lihat pada minit yang ke-23,
Bin.
5 pasukan 14 individu saja yang masih berdiri. Dan untuk pasukan JNS kita melihat sementara saja tadi ada lebih kurang 3 orang pemain yang masih berdiri. Joy
Sound dia kau kuatkan
tahan di belakang kepulan asap ketika ini dan bidikan dia seperti menjumpai satu pemain akan tapi Joy berjaya dengan
aku
dijatuhkan
slow.
tembakan bertalu-talu berjaya mengeluarkan secara langsung satu pemain sebentar saja tadi 3 orang pemain untuk pasukan JNS, K-Mine, Nerf dan juga Pofi. Sepertinya bertahan di belakang batu dan ada pokok-pokok untuk melindungi diri mereka. Tembakan bertalu-talu diberikan asakan ke arah ahli-ahli pasukan Jen. Ketika ini Helen berada di dalam satu compound kecil yang mana kita melihat ketika ini shed kecil itu diduduki oleh seorang pemain sahaja. Mungkin dia akan bertahan selama yang mungkin sebab
Kalau tolong yang cakap lepas ni dia ambil velo. Kalau tak aku tampar dia.
Beliau Helen sebentar saja tadi untuk
I think it's
kedudukan
valid.
beliau naik ke tangga yang lebih baik untuk mengumpul markah-markah yang perlu. 4 pasukan, 11 pemain tadi ada 5 lagi pasukan, sekarang ada 4 sahaja berbaki ketika ini. K-Mine tembakan dengan satu Mini 14. Kita tahu Mini 14 K-Mine sangat-sangat berkualiti seperti mana yang kita lihat
Final
untuk
moment?
pas event
Final.
ataupun kejohanan yang beliau sertai bersama dengan pasukannya. Sojang circle ketika ini untuk pasukan Jen. Mereka sudah memiliki circle. Dan untuk pasukan JNS sangat sukar sebenarnya kita boleh katakan untuk pasukan
Jangan
mereka.
circle sangat.
Mereka perlu berjalan masuk ke dalam kawasan circle. Ketika Sojang berjaya mendapatkan satu kejatuhan, dihabiskan secara langsung pemain tersebut sebentar sahaja tadi. K-Mine Mini 14 sangat-sangat berkualiti akan tetapi itu tidak menjanjikan beliau winner chicken dinner dan tiba-tiba winner chicken dinner didapatkan oleh pasukan Jen sebentar saja tadi.
One more clip. Lepas lu.
Habiskan lagi ayat dia betul-betul.
One more clip. Lepas lu. Ais Velo, ya.
Kalau dia tak ambil velo aku pukul dia.
How many left? Buat tanya je now.
Ya, round yang baik sebenarnya untuk pasukan FaZe Clan. Sebentar saja tadi TSM sepertinya boleh lagi mengejar kedudukan FaZe Clan ketika ini. Tetapi round yang seterusnya bermula. Wow, Sabroza satu tembakan yang baik tepat di kepala. One tap saja yang memerlukan untuk menombangkan seorang pemain sebentar saja tadi. Corey dan juga rakan beliau sepertinya akan
menombang
melakukan
boleh
intaian di bahagian side ketika ini. Tetapi sepertinya teragak-agak juga drone
jadi intaian
ke hadapan.
Betul.
Sudah dibuka drone, kedudukan beliau dijumpai dan informasi sudah diambil. Rodel operator ada di tangan beliau ketika ini. Intaian dilakukan, ada 2 orang pemain. Dia tahu ada 2 orang pemain di bahagian hadapan beliau sebentar sahaja tadi. Akan tetapi kedudukan pemain tersebut sudah ditukar. Mungkin akan bermain dengan lebih selamat sepertinya kita lihat di dalam map kita ketika ini. 4 orang pemain untuk pasukan FaZe Clan. Alamak, apa yang dah jadi. Reaktor dari Wardell menombangkan 2 orang pemain. Corey dan juga rakan beliau ditombangkan secara langsung sekarang ini. FaZe Clan ada 2 sahaja pemain yang berbaki untuk pasukan mereka. TSM masih lagi tegak berdiri dengan 5 orang pemain. Satu pertahanan yang sangat-sangat baik kita boleh kirakan untuk FaZe Clan ketika ini sebab masih lagi ada 5 orang pemain. Marv melakukan intaian, bergerak perlahan tapi 2 orang menunggu di depan beliau ketika ini. Sabroza sekali lagi one tap sahaja, satu klip sahaja yang memerlukan beliau menumbangkan 2 orang pemain. 2 bullet sahaja. Seorang pemain yang kita tahu sangat-sangat berkualiti. Sabroza, Reina diguna pakaian beliau. 5 saat saja berbaki sekarang ini. Adakah pemain yang terakhir untuk pasukan FaZe Clan Rockers ini akan melakukan sesuatu? Tidak, beliau hanya bermain dengan selamat saja. Beliau akan menyimpan sahaja operator yang ada di tangan beliau. Kita tahu sukar sebenarnya, mahal sebenarnya operator untuk didapatkan. Dan kita melihat sekarang ini instant highlight kita.
Depan sikit.
Wow, Sabroza. Sabroza. Ada 2 orang Clan sebentar sahaja tadi. Ya betul baby belakang 2-3 orang pemain itu yang mengakibatkan Hayes berjaya mendapatkan seorang lagi, akan tetapi round yang seterusnya sudah dimulakan ketika ini Corey berjaya mendapatkan Reltos, akan tetapi drone, tapi alamak Baby Bay lebih tangkas untuk mendapatkan drone. Kali ini 3 lawan 4 Sabrosa. Ada 2 orang pemain dah, tetapi Baby Bay berjaya menumbangkan Sabrosa pula. 3 lawan 2. Face Clan ada peluang yang lebih besar. Akan tetapi Hayes
Tengok closing last.
perlu bertahan dengan Wardell. Berdua sahaja ketika ini untuk pasukan TSM. Face Clan. Spike sudah dipasang dekat Wardell. Maju ke hadapan. Wardell mencari yang kedua, mencari yang ketiga. Triple kill untuk Wardell. Wardell. Dia menunjukkan kualiti
Dia punya wow tu.
yang sangat-sangat baik. Jet yang digunakan pakai oleh beliau, dan beliau menutup round sebentar saja tadi dengan begitu gaya dan jayanya. Dan let's go.
Okay, I love this guy. I love this guy. Best guy so far.
Ya, aku boleh katakan the best juga sebab dia professional in a very humorous way tau. Cuma dia punya PUBG aku rasa macam macam nak cakap kot tau dengan PUBG dia sebab dia macam nak sasul dia. Macam tengok masa dia nak sasul dia tau. Tapi for me personally aku suka cara dia cakap macam dia ada unik. Dia tak macam biasa. Dia tak macam orang lain. So aku yes.
I mean aku memang expect big things lah untuk datang dari Bin sebenarnya. Dia ada suara yang very deep, which is very nice to hear. Orang kata suara, tak adalah nak kata suara emas sangat kan, sebab nanti dia tinggi diri pula. Tapi dia punya suara tu, dia punya timbre ataupun dia punya style suara tu pun walaupun dia cakap benda-benda kadang-kadang dengar macam mengarut, tapi dengar sebab professional because of the voice. Bukan sebab dia cakap benda-benda yang professional. Dia cakap tu kadang-kadang mengarut. Kita dengar banyak dia sasul sebenarnya. Macam yang paling ketara tadi, Face Clan defense dengan bagus sebenarnya bukan. Face Clan TSM tengah defend dengan agak baik kan, tapi dia terbalik. Tapi kita dengar macam kita percaya pada apa yang dia cakap tu, sebab dia mempunyai intonasi yang bagus, and then dia punya suara yang ada bass yang tinggi tu, aku rasa voice wise dia antara the best lah yang kita ada sekarang. Information dia maybe needs macam cucu cakap, macam tak tunggu je dia sasul kan. Memang dia ada banyak sasul, tapi benda tu aku rasa boleh fix, no problem.
Dia sasul pun kelakar tu. Menombangkan. Betul-betul
Boleh jadi
tombang.
meme kan. Boleh jadi meme. Itulah
dia unik.
part yang aku suka dia immerse lah. Tadi yang masa starting yang Valorant punya part, and then bila dia nak masuk tu dia macam baru lepas habis first round tau. That recent round dia macam let's go for pandai kau berlakon. Dia dah macam immerse. Budak dia dah macam immerse. Tapi yang aku partnya maybe game knowledge kot. I don't think dia ada game knowledge kat Valorant. Because sangat bronze. I'm sorry. Sangat tak ada. Sangat less.
Aku tahu ada silver one sebenarnya.
Silver one
betul.
Bapak bronze dia punya knowledge kan. Aku tahu. Tapi one tap on angle macam tu pun dia nak terkejut sangat. Tak payahlah over sangat kan. Aku macam over sangat kau ni. On tap macam tu je kot. So that's it lah. For PUBG dia punya makanan. So tak pernah tengok lagi lah. Nak tengok macam mana kalau dia ada pair. Takut dia pair dia ada. Actually dia nak ke Alpha, tapi Alpha punya caster, but aku tak tahu. Kita tengok macam mana kalau ada pair.
Okay.
Tapi aku suka. Okay.
Yeah, agree. Without considering yang Alpha ke yang pair ke, because we don't know lah kan. I love this guy so much. I like suara dia. Dia penyampaian dia unik. Cara dia menyampaikan unik. It's different. It's fresh. Why have I not seen this guy before? Kenapa? Why did this guy not come out in my list? Kenapa? This guy
sebab
is something
siang-siang
special.
dia main Velo dengan aku.
Itulah dia. Jay lah punya culik dia. Why does this guy not come up to me and say, can I do a mockcast with you? Why? I would be, you are, wow, okay, just by yourself. This guy is high potential.
Ya, high potential. Itulah daripada Terengganu, boleh dengar sikit dia punya slang dia, tapi itulah dia still sound professional.
Boleh jual muka pecah sikit. I'm sorry, jangan quote this, jangan ambil this information. I'm sorry, jangan ambil this.
Okay, Bin, if you are watching this, kita kena buat mockcast together. Seriously. Yeah. Okay, this definitely on. Golden button kalau ada, pam, straight. No arguments, Right. We can move on.
Right. Yalah, actually aku tunggu part-part custom layar ni je kan.
Next is Semut.
But
Okay. Semut
Mana
dia
dua custom layar juga.
Semut dia hantar empat game. CSGO, Valorant, Dota, PUBG. You want to pick?
Ambil Velo and one more game.
PUBG ada?
PUBG
PUBG
ada.
Tak ya, dah ada 2 FPS kot. Tak ya, ambil satu FPS, satu lagi genre lain lah.
Then is Dota only lah.
Apa tadi? Dota? Oh, Dota.
Velo Dota.
MLBB ada. MLBB kau ada letak?
Tak ada.
Ada klik? Tak ada klik.
Tak ada.
Okay, macam ni lah. Ambil satu PUBG, satu CSGO. Dota tu ambil last part je. Really last part.
Okay. So we go with PUBG first.
Mana? Oh.
Sekejap. Wah, dia letak I think 1080p ni. Nasib baik internet aku mahal.
Kemana kau belajar jadi bongkak
Ni lah J lah tu.
Aku tengok. Fuck.
Tengoklah ni.
Sorry. Aku buat video.
Pasal main.
Hai, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera kepada semua juri yang akan menghadiri pada malam ni. So untuk kali ini, video kali ini, section kali ini saya akan mengulas untuk game PUBG iaitu Players Unknown Battleground. So tanpa membuang masa, kita akan jumpa dekat dalam game. So let's go.
Muka boleh jual
kita akan lihatkan grand final bagi kategori PUBG Global Championship di hari yang pertama, match yang pertama. Sekarang ini Gen.G masih lagi lengkap dengan 4 pemain mereka. Seakan-akan nampak satu target, tapi Gen.G PO ketika ini Smoke akan dibalingkan terlebih dahulu. ENA Joy masih lagi berada dekat belakang asap. Dia mungkin akan nampak target sekarang ni. Yap, dia nampak tembakan dilepaskan, tapi dia juga akan dikorbankan. Ini bermakna hanya tinggal satu daripada ENA. Tapping demi tapping. Gen.G akan habiskan ENA Joy. Ini bermakna 4 pasukan masih lagi bernafas. 4 pasukan masih lagi bertanding meneruskan pengembaraan mereka di Erangel. Cuma Genesis dalam paparan skrin kita ada sudut pandang yang lebih jelas kepada ketiga arah, iaitu T1 juga bermasalah. Gen.G akan dihukum apabila mereka bergerak dekat laluan yang terbuka. Ini bergantung pada mereka. Kalau kita lihatkan dekat dalam paparan skrin kita, dekat bahagian pasukan Genesis, mereka kedua-duanya sedang memegang Mini 14, yang mana kita tahu sebenarnya Mini 14 cukup kuat kalau kita gunakan.
Habis kan kalau tak guna macam mana?
Kita gunakan
tak apa.
pada jarak yang berbeza. Pada jarak yang agak jauh sebenarnya. Tapi kalau kita perlihatkan, sekarang ni ada gerakan daripada GEN Esther dengan motosikal. Enjin dah pun dihidupkan, tapi dekat mana dia boleh berhenti? Dia berada dekat dalam kawasan bulatan sebenarnya. Cuma dia akan lakukan satu pergerakan bagi mencari informasi di manakah kedudukan-kedudukan yang berbeza. Tapi Keyman dia tidak akan benarkan. Pastinya dia akan letakkan Esther dekat bahagian belakang batu, tak boleh nak bergerak ke mana-mana. Smoke dah pun dibuka. 57% damage dah pun diberikan daripada Keyman. Dia akan pandang dekat bahagian belakang terlebih dahulu, tapi dengan 4 pasukan yang masih lagi berbaki, apakah kemungkinan yang boleh berlaku? Sebab kalau kita perlihatkan T1 mereka ada tempat yang paling premium, tapi 3 arah yang berbeza dah pun dipegang oleh 3 pasukan perlainan. Lihatlah dekat timur, lihatlah dekat utara dan juga selatan. Ke semua arah ini dah pun ada pasukan-pasukan yang berbeza. Kita akan perlihatkan apa yang berlaku. Dapat yang kedua, Esther berbahaya. Sekarang ni Smoke akan dibuka sebab dia tahu kedudukan dia terdedah. Tapi walau bagaimanapun, seorang saja pemain cukup berbisa. Esther juga menerima tekanan pada waktu yang sama. Kalau kita perlihatkan Genesis, mereka ada kawasan yang cerah, mereka ada kawasan yang tinggi untuk mereka dapatkan target, tapi tidak sebenarnya. Mereka perlu masuk ke tanah yang lebih rendah. Tapi itu ada tapping sekali lagi. Songjang tak pernah mengecewakan. Dia dah sumbangkan 5 mata dan 8 kill dah pun berada dekat pasukan mereka. Ini bermakna 3 pasukan ini kebanyakannya tinggal 1 pemain, tapi Gen Pio dah pun berjaya untuk dihabiskan. Ini bermakna, tapi masih lagi tersangkut-sangkut. Kita akan lihatkan gerakan, tapi Chicken Dinner sebenarnya akan diberikan. Sekali lagi kita akan recap, kita akan perlihatkan apa yang berlaku, tapi dengan bom tangan akan habiskan Songjang. Gen.G ataupun apa yang diberi nama, mereka akan rasmikan Chicken Dinner kita di map yang pertama.
Alright, next game.
So itulah dia ulasan, tapi sebenarnya saya punya media source dia setiap kali saya dah cuba beberapa kali.
Oh, ada bagi alasan
awal dia sangkut,
zon alasan.
terpaksa tekan ke depan sikit ataupun ke belakang sikit. itulah dia kesilapan teknikal yang berlaku yang saya memang dah cuba untuk fix tapi tak boleh. Tapi itulah dia, salam daripada semut. So terima kasih semua juri, bye bye.
Okay. Next, apa alasan yang diberikan?
What was
Dia
the
Melayu
second
kan,
game again?
so macam mana.
What was the second game
Next,
again?
next.
Velo
Velo. And then just final part of Dota.
Alright.
Velo pun tak payah banyak sangat, just tengok some key moments je lah.
Alright.
Alright,
Velo
hai,
opening
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. So bersama saya Semod akan mengulas untuk game Valorant pada kali ini. So tanpa melengahkan masa-masa panjang, kita akan mula masuk ke game kita iaitu Valorant. Alright. Okay, baik, itulah dia. Kita akan saksikan perlawanan di map yang diberi nama Haven. FaZe Clan bertemu dengan TSM yang mana mereka dah lead, tetapi itulah dia. Pembunuhan First Blood akan dilakukan tapi ada Liar dekat bahagian A-Long ketika ini. Ini bermakna mereka hanya tinggal 4 untuk lakukan satu rusuhan masuk ke dalam kawasan Eastside, B-side ataupun C-side terbuka luas. Sebenarnya map Heaven akan berikan advantage untuk attacker, tetapi tidak. Oh, sayang sekali, itu sebenarnya adalah ulti saja daripada seorang drone. Setidak-tidaknya informasi telah pun dipindahkan. Cuma pemain daripada FaZe Clan, bagaimana cara untuk mereka masuk sebab ada OP pada tangan seorang, saya lupa nama dia, Fatwell sebentar tadi. Tapi Sabroza dia akan campakkan satu Lia ke bahagian kiri. Dan masih lagi bermain dengan secara ultra selamat. Tapi lokasi telah pun dikesan. Spike carrier is dead ketika ini. Ini bermakna mereka perlu dapatkan, dan Spike dah pun berada dekat tangan seorang Omen. Tapi Rockers masih lagi ada 3 spell untuk digunakan. Tapi Marv perlahan-lahan akan bergerak dengan Vandal. Mungkin Sabroza akan dapatkan satu kejutan sebab Omen akan mula masuk ketika ini. Marv perlahan-lahan dia akan masuk kiri, dia akan pick dekat, ya ada orang, cuma dia perlu berhati-hati, dia akan cubakan sekali lagi tapi dia nampak target tak berjaya. Sabroza tepat Vandal tersebut kepada kepala. Marv akan dikorbankan. Ini bermakna hanya tinggal satu saya yang berdiri untuk FaZe Clan dan masa semakin mencemburui. 5 masih lagi berdiri untuk pasukan TSM. Pastinya terlalu besar dominan pasukan ini untuk pusingan yang ke-8 yang mereka akan menangi, kerana Reltak Rockers sebenarnya akan selamatkan senjatanya terlebih dahulu kerana ops sangat-sangat bernilai. Dan kalau kita perlihatkan daripada sudut ekonomi, tapi ini ada replay, kita akan lihat balik apa yang berlaku. Tapping dengan tepat kepada kepala walaupun ada jump shot daripada Baby Bay. Dengan segera langsung dikorbankan antara shot-shot yang menarik sebentar tadi. Sekarang ini 8 berbalas 8. Tadi tak sama, ekonomi tidak jauh berbeza. Cuma kekurangan sedikit buat FaZe Clan. Dan pertahanan yang agak menarik walaupun kelebihan map ini dipecahkan kepada 3 side yang berbeza untuk pasangkan Spike. Masih lagi dengan line up yang boleh kita katakan seimbang untuk kedua-dua pasukan sebenarnya. Masing-masing ada 2 list yang cukup. Ada Sova. Dan kelebihan bagi saya rasa kalau untuk line up sebenarnya. Hai, Assalamualaikum dan selamat malam. Salam sejahtera kepada semua juri. So, saya semua yang akan mengulas pada malam ini untuk game Dota 2. Blade akan tidur. Untuk GG push, saya kira mereka tak akan hiraukan untuk dapatkan Mega. Tapi lihatlah, dekat bahagian base mereka tak akan risau sebab WTT akan guna Mipo. Dia akan puff, dia akan mula masuk. Fortification dah pun dibuka. Tapi kalau kita belakang dah pun mula buyback sebenarnya. No tail, dia akan hantar Earthblade, akan tidurkan Mipo dekat bahagian tengah, tapi WT3 masih lagi ada satu yang terselamat. Invertus akan cuba cari Kuroki. Ketika ini Kuroki sempat untuk dia berundur. Guardian Grave dibuka. Tapi kalau kita perlihatkan, sempat untuk dia selamatkan keadaan. Tapi apa yang berlaku? Anak akan mula masa Ravage dibuka sekali lagi. Itulah fungsi dia. Mungkin Liquid akan menang untuk pusingan kali ini. Victory untuk mereka. Oh, jadi selesai untuk Dota 2. So je lah kot. So terima kasih. Jadi kita akan jumpa lagi. Bye bye.
Bila dia kau jumpa lagi?
Okay. Ini caster yang aku akan ambil kalau Amy Muhammad meninggal. Tapi malangnya dia masih lagi hidup. Jadi kau kena Kau kena jadi lain sikit lah. I mean, style yang agak typical untuk caster rookie level lah. I mean, it's understandable, boleh difahami. Maksudnya, ini memang boleh kata benchmark yang kita nampak dekat banyak e-sport punya event. Ada rentak laju, ada suara yang very informative. Daripada segi unik tu tak nampak lah. Tak nampak unik lah. Macam aku cakap, kalau Amy Mohamed tak ada, mungkin kita ambil dia untuk ganti kan, untuk mengganti posisi dia. Tapi still itu bukan aku cakap dia cast tak bagus. Dia cast bagus. Informasi tu ada, knowledge tu ada, nampak research dia, nampak, dan even dia tukar daripada PUBG pergi ke Velo, pergi ke Dota, dia punya maklumat yang disampaikan tu is a valid, maklumat yang valid. Cuma maklumat tu nampak very surface level, very dekat atas air je. Bukan deep. Dia tak bagi tahu macam benda-benda yang apakah implikasi emosi ataupun implikasi macam dia tak bagi tahu pun kenapa diorang save ataupun apa yang diorang ni buat ni is saving. So very surface level lah untuk aku caster ni, but it's still a good caster lah. Bukan kita cakap dia tak bagus, dia okay.
Alright, so for me, silap dia sikit lah sebab dia pilih Valorant. Aku dah jadi tahi Valorant lah sekarang ni. Then, like I said lah, on any games kan, kita punya terms ni. We call it turret, we call it, kalau macam contoh Dota dengan MLBB, we call it turret, we call it tower kan. So bagi aku benda tu is a crucial part kalau kita termiss benda tu kan. Macam tadi, utilities jadi spell, ikut lantak kau lah Mat kan. Tapi overall, the way dia punya projection, dia punya sampaikan voice tu is okay, sebutir-sebutir. Boleh didengar, boleh dilayan. And it's a bonus point. I call it a bonus point dia handsome. So, boleh jual lah budak ni. So, tu. Dah,
pada aku yang typical rookie and also semi pro punya caster yang macam kalau letak dia casting, orang takkan nak tahu nama dia. Jujur aku cakap. Bukan sebab apa, sebab dia dah terlampau typical. Standard tu terlampau banyak kat sini macam ni. Untuk caster BM, dia tak berani untuk nak buat something else, something yang unik ataupun something yang boleh buat orang rasa macam ingat dia. Macam Bin tadi kan. Dia langgar je sebab dia, itu cara dia. It's very entertaining. Tapi yang ni dia terlampau nak mengikut mold orang lain atau terlampau ikut cara macam copy paste lah basically lebih kurang. So macam aku tak berkenan benda tu. Tapi untuk dia punya fluency and also untuk dia punya informative wise, at least dia boleh buat banyak. Tapi in depth dia tak. Mungkin dia just nak tengok mana yang dia boleh pergi juga kot. Dan mungkin dalam lepas tu dia jalan mana dia minta lepas tu, mungkin boleh go in depth lagi lah. Tapi pas lah for aku.
Ya. Kalau dia cakap rata tadi, Amy kena tanya balik mak dia lah. Mak, kita ada adik lagi seorang ke?
Jawline dah sama tu. Risau kat aku.
Habis lah, letak dia Amy dengan Cairo, tricast, that's it. Tak tahu siapa dah. Habis.
Ya, tapi Khairul pun actually dah tukar sikit style dia.
Ya.
Dah beza
Noticeable
banyak
lah, dah beza dah. So
beza
benda tu boleh, ini bermaksud kan, orang yang macam Khairul dulu memang masa kita orang tengok, oh ini Amy Mohamed versi 2. Tapi dia pun dah tukar style dia. So aku rasa Semut pun boleh tukar style dia. It's a good pass bagi aku. But kalau pergi ke next level nanti, try to find something yang membezakan kau dengan orang-orang yang kita cakap dah, Amy, Khairul.
Ya. Besides originality, satu benda je aku sangat tak suka is bila dia guna daripada seorang whatever. I feel that is very that's very creep moment for me lah. I feel like that's very big. Then I discovered that actually Indonesian casters suka guna tu, which is fine lah kan. But then again, I feel that kenapa kita nak kena ikut gaya macam tu? Kita tak ada originality. So Semut dia kurang originality. Yes, they did tick all the rookie. Okay, boleh cakap, tempo semua okay. But it's just that I won't remember who Semut is after this. Yeah. So yeah, but for this level, it's a pass lah.
Yeah, and plus points bagi aku, effort ada. Dia ada intro video and ada description sikit pasal diri dia, and then of course ada rupa. Just polish a bit lah.
Okay, go next.
Yeah, go next.
Go next. Kita ada Kodes. I don't know this guy.
Pun tak pernah dengar.
Dia ambil FIFA dengan Velo. Dah dengar?
Dua-dua yang paling susah.
Semua susah je.
Velo dia susah sebab ada Lala.
So ada Lala je.
Velo susah sebab Lala. FIFA memang susah sebab dia kena ikut
Itu
TV.
dia gol yang dijaringkan oleh Lanzini pada minit yang ke-7. 1-0 ketika ini West Ham mendahului perlawanan ini di antara West Ham United menentang Manchester United. Tapi kali ini serangan yang akan cuba dilakukan Haller menghantar kepada Lanzini di sebelah kiri. Balik ke bahagian tengah Haller, Rice, satu through ball tapi tidak berjaya. Aaron Wan-Bissaka terus memintas menghalang serangan West Ham United. Rice kembali kepada Noble. Satu gerakan yang baik tetapi Anthony Martial. Ini dia serangan balas yang cuba dilakukan John Mata kepada Marcus Rashford. Satu through ball tetapi tidak berjaya. Tapi kali ini dah berjaya didapatkan semula Lingard daripada sebelah kanan. Cuba untuk mencari ruang kosong, satu rembatan yang berjaya ditampan. Kali ini Noble mendapatkan semula untuk pasukan West Ham United. Wilshere cuba untuk mencari ruang kosong. Antaran yang akan dilakukan ke sebelah kiri kali ini. Cresswell terus ke depan, Lanzini kembali kepada Cresswell. Pertahanan pasukan Manchester United sedikit mengalami kebocoran. Tapi itu dia clearance yang cuba dilakukan. Tapi dihadang baik dan satu clear ball untuk pasukan Manchester United. Cresswell mendapatkan semula kepada Lanzini di sebelah kiri. Pada minit yang kedua, Mata pemain kepada Spanyol ini pernah bersama-sama dengan skuad Spanyol yang menjadi juara World Cup dan juga juara Euro.
Dia letak, dia tambah benda ni.
2008 dan juga 2010 untuk pasukan ini. Rice ke Wilshere. Haller. Satu through ball yang through ball yang begitu cantik. Fredericks kali ini satu antara lintang. Saat tandukan yang tidak mampu De Gea dengan begitu pantas mendapatkan bola tersebut. Kali ini Luke Shaw pada minit yang ke-43, hanya 2 minit saja perlawanan ini bakal masuk ke minit-minit kecederaan untuk separuh masa yang pertama. Tapi Pogba, Rashford, itu dia 2 minit masa tambahan yang diberikan oleh pengadil perlawanan. 2 minit sahaja lagi yang diperlukan, tapi Pogba satu rembatan dan itu dia gol yang berjaya dijaringkan oleh Paul Pogba ini. Menyamakan kedudukan pada minit-minit kecederaan. Kita tengok ulang tayang yang dilakukan Paul Pogba. Satu rembatan kaki kanan menewaskan penjaga gol West Ham United. Sangat kencang sebenarnya, tetapi
yang salah ke West Ham ke West Ham?
Akhir-akhir itu tidak
West Ham
kan?
Gol.
Betul lah.
Comes Spurs.
Next game
Okay, next game. Itulah aku rasa aku semua hidup aku mendengar West Ham je.
Itulah pasal.
Ini dia round kita yang ke-16.
Macam bola lagi tu.
Pasukan ini Faz, Glenn dan juga TSM.
Kita sambung FIFA.
Dia memang nak bawa bola. Tapi dia just kena tambah
tapi
tu.
tembakan Subroza. Mendapatkan satu headshot. Tapi ini dia Corey cuba untuk menembak secara rambang. Tapi itu dia shot daripada Sova yang tidak mampu mengenakan sebarang damage. Wardell juga yang menggunakan operator ketika ini. Ron sudah menggunakan ulti beliau, fireball yang akan dibaling, tapi itu dia
fireball.
Begitu mudah Cypher daripada pasukan FaZe Clan ini terus menghilangkan ulti yang digunakan pakai oleh Phoenix sebentar tadi. Wardell masih lagi menggunakan operator, tapi Subroza di bahagian side B. Dua pemain daripada pasukan FaZe cuba untuk memasuki side B, tapi masih lagi berhati-hati FaZe. Raukus dia bersama dengan, tapi kali ini pada waktu yang sama Corey telah pun berjaya dibunuh. Nampaknya pasukan TSM mereka mempunyai ke-5 pemain, hanya tinggal 2 daripada FaZe. Pada round yang ke-16 ini 38 saat saja lagi. Spike yang dibawa oleh Omen ini. Maaf.
Ya, pengadil menambahkan 2 minit ke dalam game ini.
hampir ke 3 pemain, hampir 2
Gol
pemain yang
gol.
berada di kawasan ini. Tapi itu dia tembakan Subroza menggunakan Vandal.
Tak
Mendapatkan
ada bang.
Mouth. Tapi kali ini drone
Fuck dia orang gang.
ke flash yang dilakukan oleh
Hard.
drone. Dia belum masih mengasus, tinggal hanya 10 saat saja lagi untuk round kali ini. Sova yang mampu untuk save pada round yang ke-16 ini. Dan itu dia shot death yang cuba dilakukan. Adakah terkena, tapi itu dia menyamakan kedudukan. Peringkat 8 sama untuk round
Dengan masa
16.
tambahan 1 minit.
Tapi kita tengok ini dia ulang tayang yang dilakukan tembakan daripada Subroza. Terus saja headshot Baby Bay yang berjaya dibunuh. Mainan Reina yang ditunjukkan dengan baik oleh Subroza daripada pasukan TSM.
Closing moment.
Tengok balik Wardell punya clutch. Wardell punya clutch.
Yang
Before
sering
ke
kali
after?
melayakkan diri ke kejuaraan ke-16 ini. Dan
After.
itu dia shot
Wardell
death
punya
yang
clutch.
cuba dilakukan. Fallback oleh pasukan T19. Kill 8 kematian dan yang 4
Dah sampai dekat
assist.
Sa'i.
Tapi kita tengok itu juga kill menjadi advance ni face Baby Bay. Mereka cuba untuk masuk daripada side A, tapi itu dia Corey mendapatkan delta pada waktu ketika ini. Tapi itu dia headshot yang dilakukan, satu dash yang dilakukan oleh Jet, dan itu dia backward dash yang dilakukan oleh Jet. Tapi first Baby Say tembakan cuba untuk Baby Bay mendapatkan tembakan balas, tapi malang sekali Subroza yang berjaya dibunuh. 2 melawan 3 kali ini. Hazard snipe, dia menggunakan operator untuk round kali ini. Tapi itu dia cantik gerakan daripada Wardell. Wardell dapat 3 dan itu dia. Dia pastinya mendapatkan 3 kill sebentar tadi. What a clutch daripada TSM Wardell. Dan itu dia kemenangan 3 round berturut-turut.
Aku macam tunggu dia jerit gol dia tadi gila.
Aku terhibur.
Ya. Ya. Aku terhibur. Okay, aku rasa aku just go first. Untuk Valorant tu I mean kita orang tak move on lagi daripada bola tu. Dia masih lagi dalam Valorant tu, masih lagi dalam mode bola, which is fine actually untuk aku lah. Untuk aku macam acceptable. Tapi boleh nampak dekat sini, satu, Valorant ni bukan game kau. Kau ambil klip ni sebab kita orang suruh kau ambil 2 klip. And Valorant ni bukan kau punya game, tapi kau terpaksa buat. Yang kau nak buat sebenarnya FIFA. Nampaklah benda tu. Dekat FIFA kau ada knowledge. Tapi benda yang buatkan aku macam, bila tengok macam Sekaiichi ataupun Matthew ataupun Decipher, bila orang buat, diorang punya player names ni, diorang akan taruh emphasis. Walaupun benda tu nama je, tapi seolah-olah bila dia sebut nama ni, dia sebut je nama tu, diorang akan buat something. Bila dia sebut Rashford, dia ada emphasis pada nama dia. Dia ada sting sikit. Bila dia sebut nama Rashford, bila dia sebut Manchester United. So ini benda yang bukan dorang saja, bukan orang-orang yang aku sebut ni, tapi memang international caster pun bila dia sebut nama tu, Juan Mata. So dia ada something yang seolah-olah nama dia ni bila dia sebut je dia macam hero. So itu je yang aku tak nampak. Yang lain-lain tu dah ada. Dia punya flavor, dia punya rencah perisa dia untuk kau cast bola tu dah ada. Cuma benda-benda sedikit emphasis, ada beberapa momen-momen, key moments yang aku rasa kau boleh tambahkan lagi perisa dia, bagi dia lagi sedap. Tapi overall untuk kau punya FIFA just perlu digilap sedikit and kau akan sampai ke satu level. Tapi belum lagi sampai ke standard yang betul-betul ni lah. Orang kata inilah untuk kau sampai ke acceptable punya casting, sikit lagi. Tapi kalau kau nak sampai ke international, ada banyak, mungkin kau kena refer balik kepada orang-orang yang aku sebut ni lah.
Aku dulu. Okay. So yang masuk kat bola tu, maybe lah sebabkan malam ni aku terlobolkan aku punya benchmark sikit. And then bila aku tengok dia punya cast bola tu, aku macam dah impress lah. Tapi aku lupa. Oh ya, Sekaiichi, Decipher, Matt. Oh shit. So aku macam, it ain't that good. Okay, sedap dia dengar, ada info. Tak tahu info tu tipu ke dia betul ke. Aku just dengar je. Dan aku percaya. Tapi Valorant better kau jangan buat lah. Geram pula aku tengok. Valorant jangan aku buat. Sebab pasal Valorant tu tak ada siapa pun yang petik pasal kenapa Wardell dengan Omen tu tukar switch weapon, both of their weapon Phantom dengan apa Orb tu, kenapa dia
Oh,
orang
yep.
tukar. Ya, tak ada orang mention pun kenapa. So aku tengah tunggu siapa caster Valorant yang boleh catch benda tu kan. At least player Phantom tak tahu lah. Aku tak tahu dia, aku tak rasa dia main saya.
Ya. Kalau aku rasa dia macam mengisi tempat kosong je sebab kita paksa dia buat dua, so
Syarat
alamak apa
penuh
game ni
syarat
cukup syarat je lah.
Ya.
Dia main nak buat bola je tapi alamak Valor lah, tak apa buat je lah.
At first aku ingatkan suara dia suara gol lah, tapi ini mic punya effect, tak apalah. So it's okay. It's hard.
Tak, aku pula bola, stick to bola lah. Bang, stick to bola je bang. Sebab yang lain tu macam aku tak boleh move on langsung lah. Aku macam tunggu gol je dari tadi kan. Aku tak boleh tengok Valorant macam Valorant dari tadi. Tapi untuk starting off untuk caster untuk FIFA, I think he has a good start. Yang the fact yang dia dah ada aura tu, dia ada vibe tu, and cara dia casting pun lengan-lenggok dia memang cara cast untuk bola memang ada. Memang orang boleh rasa dia cast bola. But it's very important lah the fact macam yang kita pernah cakap, kalau benda terms nama yang memang dah patut tahu, lagi-lagi kalau bola pula, especially di football association punya name and dia punya club, you have to get it right. You cannot pakai sebat je. Macam kita kata tadi, ham tu lain pula bunyi dia jadi kan. Tapi kau boleh make sure your pronunciation untuk nama-nama team tu dan nama player tu tepat. Itu yang paling penting kalau untuk football especially, sebab itu akan menjadi isu besar kalau salah sebut. Sebab nama-nama besar satu dunia dah tahu. Tapi untuk Valorant memang tak apalah. Bukan orang kata bukan tak boleh tapi mencabar sikit lah.
Buat judge dia kaki Valorant susah sikit.
Well, I think the style yang dia bawa bola tu Valorant is unique. Is I think kalau benda tu polish dan mold, benda tu boleh jadi something yang orang tak pernah dengar, dan dia akan jadi macam finally this is not your typical FPS caster ke, or your PUBG caster cuba buat Valorant, that sort of thing. So dia boleh. It's just that game knowledge dia memang kena up lagi lah. The term semua tu memang yang tu tak boleh lari lah tu. Kalau tak lala akan pancung nanti. But other than that, I would give this one a pass at this stage.
Me too. Tapi itulah pasal bola ni kan, casting style bola ni, J pun pernah kena kecam. Tak tahu berapa lama je untuk kau transition kau nak tukar casting bola kat Dota kau keluarkan.
Yalah, tak ada lama sangat. I mean, masa awal tu aku ada advantage sebab aku seorang je buat. So orang boleh terima benda tu. And benchmark tak ada kan. So orang lain tak cast Dota, orang lain ni, so aku boleh buat. Aku boleh buat apa-apa aku suka pun. Orang akan cakap janji ada. So aku ada benefit benda tu lah. Untuk korang-korang yang sekarang ni shoutcasting ataupun casting ni dah lama. So bila kau buat something yang out of the norm ataupun lain daripada yang lain, kau kena pastikan kau betul-betul unik. And kalau dia unik, dia mesti entertaining. Kalau dia tak entertaining, orang tak boleh terima, kau akan susah lah.
Okay, so it's a pass. Kita boleh move on. So this guy's name is Kodes. Listen. Okay, next kita ada Sharpman. Wow, lelaki tajam. Sharpman. And first game dia Tekken and FIFA.
Okay.
Sharpman.
Wow.
Interesting.
Welcome everyone to Tekken World Tour 2019. Right now we're watching the final fight between player 1 from Philippines, AK, using Shaheen as his fighter, and his challenger come all the way from South Korea, Rocks Dragon's Eye Musician, with a Swordmaster Yoshimitsu. And right now both of them were sharing the same points, 1 against 1. Without taking any more time, let's jump into the game in the final fight. Round 1. Okay, right now Shaheen, AK is getting some damage from Eye Musician. Eye Musician is blocking the punching from AK. AK is keep taking damage. Now AK is having a difficulty right here. Yoshimitsu is making
I think I'm done.
Don't waste our time. Don't waste our time.
No, okay,
Yeah.
Get the F out of here.
Done. But let's let's look at FIFA.
Oh, dia mesti FIFA punya guy ni. Ini Tekken ni just filler je.
Maybe.
Aku dengar suara dia pun suara budak-budak FIFA ni. Okay, tengok di FIFA.
Welcome everyone to FIFA 20 and we are here watching West Ham versus Manchester United.
Halfway, the press.
Yeah, West Ham is leading 1-0. Again, Manchester United win a goal from Lanzini in the first 7 minutes. Now let's continue to the game.
Go to the goal. Maybe panjang sikit ada sebelum masuk goal.
Now MU is getting across the air. Oh, Digia catch the ball. Nice catch right there. Or MU will be crushed by West Ham for 2-0. But right now, Pogba is make the ball getting further inside the
I would hire him.
Okay, yeah, I'm done. Thank you.
Hire him.
Right.
It's okay, aku tak ada banyak cakap. Aku tak ada komen apa-apa because don't want to waste my time. So, yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, this spells out macam tak ada research and everything. I mean, dia punya Tekken dia memang, your Tekken has no, I think your Tekken is a filler game that you just have to do. But if FIFA is your main game, I think you have to really research or just watch a lot of football and then try to emulate, because right now you're just giving sweet nothings. There's no information, there's nothing discernible from your casting. I think it's because it's unfortunate for you because you came right after a lot of good people, good casters that has more experience, and yeah, I think nothing much. You really need to do a lot of work.
Okay, my turn. You cannot talk. You basically just can't talk. You don't know how to word. You don't know how to. You're basically just jumbling words over another without any meaning to it, and you just don't really think what you're gonna say. So it's really a bit of a waste of time if you really want to invest into commentary. It's a nice effort, thank you so much, but I don't think this is what you're supposed to be doing. But you can do other stuff, which is so many things out there. But you really have limitation when it comes to talk as a normal commentary without any emotions whatsoever. It's already hard for you enough. So yeah, thank you for submitting.
Yeah, thanks for the submission. You need to work on emotions, you need to work on the storytelling, you need to work on game knowledge, technicality. It's basically from zero. So yeah, and like what Jay said, unfortunately you have to come after those that list. And yeah, thank you for your submission. Okay, we'll move on.
By the way,
yeah,
if you are not a good caster today, don't worry. There's another way to be useful. Siapa tu? Who's that? So far. Kau memang tak main Valorant Come on, man.
Joy Production.
Aku tahi Valorant sangat ni. Bahaya tau.
So that
If
was
you're
sharp,
not a
man.
good caster today, don't worry. Lala can use you as
Okay.
buy grab.
This is the last rookie, Taurus.
Alright.
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Nama?
Taurus.
Taurus.
So FIFA
TOU?
and PUBG. THORUS.
Oh, okay. Macam pernah dengar tapi lain kot. Okay, let's go.
Rasanya budak custom layar juga.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
Nama dia Taurus
And there we have it, 1-0 against Manchester United. 7 minutes into the game, 1 goal. It's as simple as that for West Ham. Just go grab that early goal and then they don't have to worry about anything later in the game. The thing is, these two teams, they're not the biggest rivalry in the English Premier League. There are bigger rivalries. But the thing is, whenever they go against each other, there's always something happening. There's always a miracle. The game is totally unpredictable. We don't know. We just don't know what's going to happen. All we do have to do is watch the game until the end and see what they have in store for us. But right now, Manchester are attacking. Juan Mata, he's bringing the ball. He's gonna go pass straight to Rashford. Rashford is gonna go pass straight to Martial. He's gonna pass straight to the right flank. Lingard moving forward. Is he gonna fire? Is he gonna take the shot? No, he took the shot, but it didn't go straight to the goal. Good defending from West Ham. But now it's West Ham's turn. Wilshere attacking, bringing the ball from center, passing it to the flank, to the left flank. Now passing it back to his teammate. Is he gonna do the cross? Is he gonna do the cross and put it into the box and then pass it to his teammates? Yes, he's gonna do good cross, but the thing is, Manchester defenders are already waiting in the box for the ball. But now it's Manchester's turns again. Martial, he didn't get the ball. West Ham's defending, it's very solid. The thing is, it's not that easy for Manchester United to go through their defense.
Yeah, goal.
It's all in the tactics. It's all right now. They could have just playing not Mata. From one of the West Ham players. Now Pogba is holding on to the ball. Shaw right now passes it back to Pogba. Juan Mata, through ball to Rashford. Rashford passing it back to Mata. Now Mata passing it back to Martial. What is he gonna do now? Pogba passing it back to Rashford. Rashford passing it back to Martial. But they're just playing around with West Ham's defenders right now. There's not much they can do. But Pogba right now takes the shot and scores a goal for Manchester United. Now it's all tied up. In the beginning of the game, now it's 1-1. What a shot from Pogba. A little bit of skill around there and then take the shot. Just a simple shot straight into the back of the net. And there we have it, folks. 1-1.
Kau tak rasa nak beli barang ke? Tak rasa nak tiba-tiba nak shopping ke?
Terjual. PUBG next.
Belilah phone ni. This phone is very good.
Phone.
As we can see, the flight path is currently heading from south to the northwest, almost hitting north directly towards Savernhy. Some of the teams are already jumping out of the plane, heading towards their drop spot. But what I want to know is that are there going to be any other teams that are going to pick hot locations as their choice of drop? You know, so Northka Military Base, Jasnaya, Pochiki, Georgia, Paul. We know that most of the drops are high risk if there are the teams dropping on the same location with you. But if you are able to clear alone, it's no longer about the kills. It's all about that placement point. Sofia needs to get away. Shots are being fired right at Sofia, but only some are connecting. One more shot to take Sofia down. But Sofia gets to live another day. Now, bridge, we can see that teams are already making rotations towards Sosnovka, but as usual, there will always be gatekeepers making hard for the teams to cross the bridge safely. Like I said, fast and early rotations are always the best option when the circle is at Sosnovka. Here's 4 a.m, but Natus Vincia Navi is waiting on the other side of the bridge, holding the bridge on the other side, waiting for teams to cross and taking them out one by one.
Oh, tu je. Okay, I think I'll go first. A caster skill or a shoutcaster skill or a shoutcaster skill. One of my most valued skill as a shoutcaster, or one which I value the most, is not only the ability for a shoutcaster to speak, but know when not to speak. So I can see this going into looking at your FIFA cast. You don't have to describe everything that's happening. You describe too much. So if I'm going to TV casting or I'm watching football, sometimes you don't have to describe, oh, the ball is going to Juan Mata, the ball is going to Rashford, the ball is going to this guy. It's enough to just say, okay, passes ball to Ronaldo and on to Salah or someone else. So you don't have to convey too much information, I think. You are a very good speaker, but you maybe talk too much. So you have to know when to stop, when to pause. And I think that you're doing very well. It's just that maybe you'll get better if you have a partner with you, and then you learn how to give and take with your partner. And yeah, as a solo caster, you don't have to convey everything. You can pause. You can actually because your audience also need to process what kind of information or all the information that you have been given or you have given to your audience. So it's okay to pause. You don't have to because all I'm seeing is like a lot of garbage information, like this guy is passing to this guy, this guy is passing to this guy. Whereas if you look into professional casters, professional commentators on FIFA, it's enough to just mention the names of the guy that has the ball. So, but it's okay. It still did a fine job.
Yeah, I think this is what happens if you copy paste PUBG into FIFA. You try to do the PUBG play by play into FIFA, which it doesn't work, in my opinion, because the pacing is different. Like what Jay mentioned, it's about the pacing. You need to know how to pace yourself. So yeah, the FIFA was a bit lackluster. But what I like is that you try to tell a story, and I think that's kind of okay for me. It's just that when it comes to the actual things that's happening on field, it's not really there. But overall, I would say it's okay. I just think that maybe this person is very, very used to PUBG casting. That now, my question to this person is that how versatile can you be in doing other games? So yeah, but for this stage of the audition, I would say yeah, it's okay. Okay. Any other comments?
For me personally, I find there's a lot of rough edges I still need to work on. For example, the pronunciation, the clarity of your messages. It's okay. It's understandable, but there are times that I feel like I can feel you spatting a lot. Actually, the way you just try to emphasize things so much, yeah. And it's okay to calm down for a bit. I mean, like I can feel your passion. I get that. We love the emotion that you're throwing out, but there are times you need to calm it down. It's not always up here all the time. I did this mistake back then when I first started out casting, but I get it. But there are times that you need to really calm down. I can feel your excitement, but there are times you need to just be quiet, and it works well with the emotions. When you're just being quiet, people can feel the suspense. But when you talk way too much, it's not just kind of jumble up the emotions, it's also having a hard time to pass when you're casting as duo. So you will overshadow your other partner, which gonna be really a bad job. Because for me, one of the best quality as a caster will be pairing up with your duo and make both of you shine and work well for the best production value that is. But if you're just gonna be keep on non-stop talking about unnecessary stuff, like how Jay evaluate before, so I think it's just gonna be too much. Too much sometimes is never good. So yeah.
So on my part pula, aku selalu tadi masa dengar klip and then kau jump klip tu, producer macam aku ni, aku boleh detect orang, aku punya talent penat ke tak penat, semput ke tak semput. So this guy semput. So basically kalau dia push macam tadi, semput kan. Tadi aku dengar, aku gelak tadi tu sebab apa, asal suara dah lain, energy dah lain. Kau semput ke? So basically dia ada, aku tak tahu lah kalau dia buat game panjang, is like macam MOBA, Dota ke apa ke, game dia yang panjang, dia akan halfway tu pengsan aku rasa.
Yeah, and the first few parts too a bit too salesmanish for me. It's like you're selling something to me that I don't necessarily need. So yeah, I think it's TMI. There's like too much information that you're trying to convey to us. Yeah, I mean, slow it down. You have the emotion. I think you have a very good potential. There's a lot of rough edges that we can polish. It's okay. I think it's better for us to tone down instead of asking someone to, hey, can you hype it up? So you are hype, we can tone you down. It's easier than trying to hype up some people who are emotionless. So I think it's a pass for me.
Okay,
It's a pass for me too.
So that's the last rookie. So our long list, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. we have 8 long lists. We need to eliminate 2 names. So I think the first 3
The first few passes lah.
the first 3 was the worst. The first 3, and they were all casting English tadi. But who do we kick out first?
And I think the second last two shouldn't be
The
hantar
first
apa-apa
all
player.
3 is I didn't even say pass. The moment I didn't say pass, it's a fail for me already. So those people never exist in my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can rasanya boleh the first 3 tu memang out lah
Memang tak
kot.
boleh, tak boleh.
Tapi
But the second last two is the worst for me. Second last.
Yang
Saya
tadi
yang-
yang aku cakap tak boleh cakap langsung tu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second last two no.
So the first 3 was the bottom 3. But out of the bottom 3, to make the top 6, we need to pick 1 out of the bottom 3.
The top 6.
Alamak.
What do you mean the top 6 and the bottom 3 again?
Ada
The
total
number
of
1
eight.
is going to be Bin for me. Basically, he
Okay.
just everything as well. The second one will be either the 2 Malay casters, which are going to be
Sorry to cut you short because the time. So we just need
okay.
to. So the 3 that we want to eliminate, we need to pick 1. DC kejap. Ya, dah okay dah. The 3 that we eliminate, we need to pick 1. That's the summary.
3 eliminate. Kita kena pick 1. Tak boleh eliminate 3-3 je.
Tak boleh. Sebab dia nak 6 to the next stage.
We need the top 6. So
Yang first 2 tu
Right now we choosing berapa? Berapa yang do we have 7 or do we have 5?
we got 5 already that kita memang lepas. So we need to pick 1 more.
yang aku rasa yang tadi yang slow gila yang second last memang tak boleh cakap tu memang tak boleh buat apa lah tu.
Yeah. So maksudnya daripada the first 3 tu we need to pick 1 lah even though he's bad. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Then better yang awal-awal 2 macam suara semut macam tak ada energy daripada yang tak boleh bercakap langsung.
Yeah. Just
Ada
pick.
agree.
Okay.
Just pick yang ni lah yang aku cakap dia punya Tekken tu okay sikit kot.
Okay, so that's
At least
King.
ada research lah.
So that's T3 King. So we have our top 6 already from the rookie list.
Okay, cool.
So
Let's
kita
go
punya
there.
top 6 is Taurus, Kodes, Semut, Bin, Mushi dengan T3 King.
Alright, cool.
Sekelak, ada berapa banyak lagi klik?
Let's see. For
Pro ada berapa orang?
Sekejap let me see.
Pro ni kita buat sekarang ke buat nanti?
Kita boleh buat nanti pun boleh actually because
Nanti
one
buat
of the
nanti
clip ada
kan
issue. Kita buat nanti lah.
I mean,
nanti
sebab cucu dia tak.
Ya, aku kas dengan dia besok masalahnya. Tapi aku jenis yang aku malam tadi tak tidur sangat. So aku nak aku kena tidur kak.
And J pun nak main Valorant dengan aku.
Itu dia aku ada ni. Aku kerja pukul 11.
11.
Jatuh balik go sekejap lagi lah.
Betul lah. I was about to propose
Diam
pun.
lah. Sebab tu lah nak pergi flat balik. Kau tahu tak? Oh ya, iyalah aku main dengan budak-budak tahu mana-mana. Salahkan budak-budak pada sini.
Yeah.
Kita orang tengok je kau main. Aku gelak Aku dengan Rafi main Valorant. Tu buka kau kat sebelah kan. Tengok.
Nak pula Rafi main sekali dengan aku. By the way, tadi okay juga lah. I mean, kau ada stream belum?
Belum.
Belum. I think we done lah for rookie. And then we continue balik. Tomorrow?
Yang untuk... Sekejap. Kau cut je dulu. Yang professional punya ada berapa?